What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. Arsenal are back in action, people, today as they host Brentford in the Premier League. The David Raya derby, potentially the Ivan Toney derby, depending on what happens in the summer, people. So, listen, good to be back. Appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Let's get the likes up, people. And looking forward to another Premier League game and hopefully another victory, because we've been in great form at the moment with scoring goals, and a victory today would do us good. It's a massive weekend in the title race. We all know Liverpool against Man City tomorrow. I will be live for that game, by the way. I will be doing a watch along for that game, so make sure you tune in for that one. I believe it's what time is it? 3:45 kickoff tomorrow, so I'll be live half an hour before. So 3:15 I'll go live for that one. So it's imperative Arsenal win, and then listen, Liverpool Man City, a draw would be a great result for us, but we'll see what happens in that one. Big up to everyone tuned in, hope you're well. Big up the Twitch gang as well. Appreciate everyone locking in on this Saturday afternoon, 5:30 kickoff. So we have got 50 minutes until the game gets underway. And, yeah, make sure you share the content around, people. Let's go through the team lineup. Always like to start off with the team and get your reactions to the team. Aaron Ramsdale plays in goal. Very interesting dynamics for this game. With Rambo in goal. We know that, he hasn't had hardly any action, let's be honest. He's hardly kicked a ball for Arsenal, and I think he'll leave in the summer. Don't think there's any doubt about that. Ramsdale will leave in the summer, and this is his opportunity to try and prove himself, whether that's to keep himself in the Arsenal team if he has a worldie, or just to simply make another team say, actually, we're going to go and sign him, which I think is best case scenario for him at this stage, to be honest. So it's an Aaron Ramsdale farewell game, if we're being totally honest. This will be a farewell game for Ramsdale today, and I'm sure it will probably be the last time that he plays for us. But how will he deal with the pressure of not being in the team on a regular basis? Should we have given him some minutes against Sheffield United? Is he going to be able to come in and just deal with it? We know that Brentford are a team that are known for putting crosses in, for being direct, Ivan Toney and people like that. So this could be a farewell game for him, but there is a lot of pressure on him. He does need to perform today to kind of show people that, he can still come in and keep those concentration levels high. The back four picks itself at the moment. Ben White, Kivior, Gabriel and Saliba, which is interesting because a month or so ago, I was not convinced by this guy, Kivior, whatsoever. But he has done well over the last few weeks. I'll give him credit for that, especially playing out of position. The midfield continues. Jorginho, Declan Rice, Martin Odegaard, I think at the moment. That's our best midfield. Thomas Partey is not fully fit. And Jorginho has stepped in and done well. I think it's given a freedom to Declan Rice to go forward and join in, and he's chipped in with a little goal here and there and an assist, so definitely has helped him. Where it's interesting, where we got a bit of a headline, is the front three, people. Leandro Trossard, aka Big Bomber Clark Bossard, comes into the team. Gabriel Martinelli out of the squad with the cut that he sustained to his foot over the game over at Sheffield United. So one or two things to look at in this situation. Number one, should we be worried about that cut? Arteta said it was nothing to worry about. It's kept him out of the game today, not even on the bench. So do we need to be worried? Is that cut worse than we think? When you think that we've got Porto on Tuesday, is that cut a bad cut? And I know there's no such thing as a good cut, but if it was just a light cut, you would have thought it would have healed by now. Listen, I don't particularly mind. The game on Tuesday is massive. That's not me saying that today is not massive, because it is. But hopefully it's just a precaution. And San, I agree. Listen, if he played on Monday, maybe he had to have some stitches, usually 7 days before they come out. So maybe He's not allowed to play until Monday. Obviously, we're back on Tuesday. So, listen, that's what your squad's for. I've got no problem with Trossard coming in on that left-hand side. Different sort of player to Martinelli, but I suppose that's the whole point of having a squad. So Trossard comes in on the left, Saka will play on the right, and Havertz through the middle. I'm still confident that we will win this game, and still confident that that starting 11 is strong enough to win the game for us. So it's a decent team. Let's talk about the bench. Hine on the bench. Obviously, no David Raya, not allowed to play against his parent club in the Premier League, even though he was able to play against them in the Carabao Cup. The rules are different in different competitions. So Carl Hine, the Dubai Cup hero, Cedric Zinchenko, Thomas Partey, Fabio Vieira, Emil Smith-Rowe, Eddie Nketiah, Gabriel Jesus, and Reece Nelson. The bench gets better over the weeks. Great to see Zinchenko back. I know he's been linked with a move to Bayern Munich this week. A lot of you in the comments were saying, let's cash in on him and get rid of him, but I still think he has an opportunity to offer us something moving towards the end of this season. Obviously, Partey's on the bench. Fabio Vieira, Gabriel Jesus. Still no Tomiyasu back on the bench. And obviously still no Jurriën Timber, which I don't think Timber will play until after the international break. And whether we get Tomiyasu back for the Porto game or not, I'm not sure. But he certainly is struggling with whatever injury occurred. I'm reading online about this Martinelli situation. People saying it's a precaution. The cut was quite deep. They expect him to be available for Tuesday night. So fingers crossed. But, you know, depending on how that cut heals, is he going to be fit enough to start, or do you put him on the bench? I'm not sure. But, hey, let's hope he's back. Hey, listen, let's go through the Super Chats. Big up Whammer. Big up yourself, bro. He's gifted 10 Curtis Shaw TV memberships. You legend. Welcome to the 10 new members. The next member stream will be during the international break. Obviously, after Tuesday's game against Porto, we don't play until the 31st of March against Man City, of course. Nice, easy game to come back from the international break. City away. So big up Whammer. Don't forget as well, people, I will be doing a watch along tomorrow for Liverpool against Man City. I'll be live from 3:15. Get yourself tuned in. Coburn said, big up Big C. Score prediction today. I'm going for 3-1. I'm going for 3-1 to Arsenal, people. I know we've been, smashing teams left, right and centre. I do think we'll win by a couple of goals, but maybe a little bit more tricky than some of the previous games. But I'm going for 3-1. Sam Bond said, big up Big C, I'm at the carpet for today's game. Ramsdale needs to calm down, no showboating. Hoof the ball, 3 points is non-negotiable. Tony will aim to impress. Big up Sam, enjoy the game, bro, and thank you for the super chat. Should be a good atmosphere, Saturday night football on Sky. Big up Texas Cannons, aka Not That Joe Allen. Big up new member, appreciate that, bro. Jerome, thank you for your super chat. Said, big up Big C in the community. Let's keep on scoring, increase the goal difference, turn up the pressure on Liverpool and Manchester City. And Why Always Me said, if we get a penalty, let Ramsdale take it, if only. You know me, I'm shameless. I'd do wild things. I'd say to Ramsdale, listen, mate, this might be a last game for Arsenal. We're 3-0 up. You can take the penalty, no problem. But yeah, that's maybe why I'm not a manager, of course. Anyway, few things to talk about before we get into today's game. Big up Alexander as well. Said, big up Big C from Serbia. I hope you and your family are doing well. Top of the league in 2.5 hours. We better be, bro, because if we're not, we've got a serious problem on our hands. We have to be top of the league in a few hours' time. Few things to talk about. Let's start off by looking at the league table and what this game means over the weekend. Some big games. Villa play Tottenham tomorrow in the race for top 4. Obviously, City, Liverpool, we're sort of sandwiched in between everything else that's going off in third place. We do have the best goal difference by 6 goals. We've got 10 better goal difference than Manchester City and 6 better than Liverpool. Now, bear in mind, they play each other. We need to extend that, to be honest, because that's another point. Let's say they draw tomorrow and we win 3-0 today. we would be 13 goals clear of Man City. I doubt they're making that back with, 10 games to go after this one. So vital that we continue. We're the most informed team in the Premier League. Only team to have won our last 5 league games. City have won 4, drawn 1. Liverpool have won 4 and lost 1. So we're in the zone at the moment. Best defence, best attack. As I said, the crazy thing is we're still not top of the league. 7 straight victories in the Premier League and we are not top. So that tells you the standard that's required for us to actually come out on top in this race. You're going to have to probably, out of these next 11 games, I think you've got to win at least 9 of them, maybe even 10 to win the title. And I keep saying this, and I said this in the week. If we keep winning and we finish second or we finish third, ultimately we're still going to look back with disappointment and regret. You're going to look back at Fulham losing 2-0. You're going to look at West Ham, 21 shots on goal at home, losing. The standard is so high in the Premier League at the moment. You've probably got to get 90 points, and you're not even guaranteed to win the title with that. So, top scorers, best defence, still not top. We win tonight, we'll be top in a couple of hours' time. Then, obviously, we hope that Liverpool and Man City draw, and we'll be top of the league going into Monday, which we hope. Let's have a little look at Brentford. I mean, I don't want to concentrate on them too much, but we can't be dismissive. I mean, if you look at their form, 1 win in their last 5, no win in their last 4, 1 draw and 3 defeats in their last 4 games. 39 goals scored, 50 goals conceded. They're having a bad time, 6 points off the relegation zone at the moment. I think they'll stay up, but I think they'll have to scrap to stay up. They're not as good as they were last season, that's for sure. Obviously, the Ivan Toney situation, and listen, they lost David Raya to us. Eriksen went to United last year, so they're not as good, but we can't underestimate them. We saw that last year. We dropped points against them at home last year. I know VAR definitely played a huge part in that. But we definitely can't underestimate them. I know it's very easy to look at the league table and say, yeah, we're going to batter these lot. But they're a tricky team, Brentford. I mean, I'm looking at some of their results. They drew 2-2 with Chelsea last week. They only lost 1-0 to Manchester City away from home, which, is no easy thing to do. We've been to Man City and lost more heavily than that. They lost 3-2 to Tottenham, late goal. They drew. They beat Wolves. And yeah, you look at a lot of their results. They're by the odd goal. They beat West Ham. They beat Chelsea away from home. They only lost 2-1 at Old Trafford. They seem to lift their game for the bigger teams. They don't necessarily beat the bigger teams, but they definitely put up more of a fight. And I think, the same will be said today. I think you will see, a real effort made by them. Listen, you're right. They've got loads of injuries at the moment, but I don't want Arsenal to underestimate them. The thought process has to be handle business. What Arsenal need to do today, let's make this abundantly clear. Listen, yeah, I'm not going to lie. As a fan, in the back of my mind, Porto, Tuesday night, Champions League knockout, absolutely massive game for Arsenal Football Club. What we can't afford to do is look past this game. We have got to try and go ahead, go a few goals ahead, 20, 30 minutes to go. Saka off, Declan Rice off, maybe even Saliba off. That's the kind of performance you want to see and keep those players fresh. You look at the bench, Thomas Partey could do with 20 minutes. Gabriel Jesus could do with 20 minutes. Smith Rowe definitely needs a run out. Zinchenko as well, maybe even Fabio. So let's handle the game. If we can score early, I think we can slap them up again. The longer the game's 0-0 though, it does become a more difficult game. So whilst I expect us to win, I'm not just saying, this will be a 4 or 5-0. Let me get into a few of these super chats. Peter said, keep them green ticks rolling. We got to keep ticking over, bro. Got to keep ticking over, Pete. You're right. Whammer said, big up Big C, information and entertainment. Always quality. In all seriousness, in this season, Is this season one too early for us? A big summer signing, a right winger, centre mid, and striker. Then we are set. You know, I always like to talk about the power of now. If you ever read that book, Eckhart Tolle, and not that I haven't got any interest, Whammer, but we'll talk about the summer in the summer. If that should be the mindset of Arsenal, let's not think about the striker we're going for, the right winger. I'll talk about that because I got to make content. As a football club, they should be single-minded, saying, we're in the Champions League knockouts and we're in a three-horse race for the title. Your opportunity is right now. Klopp's leaving. City didn't go crazy in the transfer window this summer. City are being linked with Musiala and Kimmich and all kinds of mad players. Win the title right now. Win the Champions League right now. Imagine Mbappe goes to Real Madrid. How much more difficult does the Champions League become to win next season? So for me, whilst I agree with you, yeah, right winger, centre, mid, striker, our squad will be brilliant next year. Who's to say Man City don't spend 250 million and get even better? You know, so Arsenal have to win something now as far as I'm concerned. I hear you, but let's do it now. Big up Whammer. Big up Brian, Brooklyn in the building. Big up C Unit. Let's get the 3 points. Hoping for a City win tomorrow because we have to beat them either way. Best plan, end top of the league. 3-1 to the Gunners. I agree. I'm going with 3-1. I think a draw would be the best result tomorrow, but second of all, City win. Liverpool win, in my opinion, is the worst result because of the running that they've got. Big up Brian. Texas Cannons, don't want this to happen, of course. Imagine Ramsdale flipping the bird to Arteta as he lets one roll through his legs. What could we say? We'd have a go at him. He'd say, you haven't managed him properly, you know. So I hope for Ramsdale and Arteta's sake he has a great game. Big up David, he said, your first or last Ricky Bobby settings, Curtis Shaw mugs. I promise you, I will get some sorted. I know some of you want some. I will order some and send some out, people. 100%. Off topic, have you ever had other hairstyles? I've plaited it a few times off camera, and I've had the tie-back ponytail. Long term, will I keep the braids? I don't know. I like them, but as you get older, it's a lot of hassle, man. They get messy quick, you know what I mean? We'll see. But I like, you know, yeah, afro. I just turn up with David Luiz hairstyle one day for Arsenal therapy. That would be a good one, actually. Yeah, we need some more red stripe merch. Oh, my days. Can you imagine? But anyway, a couple other things to talk about. We've got, what we got? Just over half an hour until kickoff. Yeah, we will see it happen. Just to give you an explanation of why you shouldn't bet, as Ivan Toney will tell you. I put a £10 bet on, right? I put a £10 bet on today. 7 games. And 5 of them are in. All I needed was Arsenal to beat Brentford, which I would expect to happen. The other game, I needed Atletico Madrid, who are 4th, to beat Cadiz, is it? Cadiz? Cadiz are 3rd bottom, lowest scorers in the league, haven't won in their last 8 league games. And Cadiz are beating Atletico Madrid 2-0 with 10 minutes to go. So that's why you should not gamble. I know it's only £10, but thanks a lot, Diego Simeone, you absolute fraud. Don't bet, people, don't bet. And speaking of bets, let's talk about Ivan Toney. Sorry, Ivan, it's an easy joke to do. And, it serves me right. Atletico Madrid, you watch. They'll go and beat Inter Milan midweek in the Champions League. They're losing to 3rd bottom. Yeah, speaking of bets, Ivan Toney. I mean, American Idol, X Factor, The Voice. This is an audition for him. Make no mistake about it. From what I heard, and I always say this, is that obviously when Arsenal tried to sign Wilfried Zaha the year we signed Nicolas Pepe, my understanding of that situation is that Emery, after watching Zaha rip us apart, was like, get him to Arsenal. This could be an opportunity for Ivan Toney to prove himself. Do I think he's coming to Arsenal this summer? Probably not. But we do need a striker. He does have a year left on his contract. We do have, by the looks of it, a good relationship with Brentford. You know, the fact they allowed us to take their #1 goalkeeper on loan. they didn't need to do us that favour. So he's certainly somebody that will be on the list. If he played brilliant today, I'm sure it would make them think twice. But remember, this is, I think, the only player that's ever won every single aerial duel in a game against Saliba, which was an unbelievable stat last season. He's been up and down. He came back in from the bet. First 4 or 5 games, it was brilliant. Last few games been a bit more quiet. You can tell he really wound up Arteta with that kickabout with the boys tweet that was obviously in the Amazon documentary. Listen, he's a good player. I think he will get a move this summer. Whether it's Arsenal or not, I'm not so sure. I still sort of think they will go for somebody a little bit younger. He turns 28 next week. So, listen, be interested. And obviously, he's up front with Mopé. Mopé's like the pantomime villain who, obviously Arsenal fans can't stand him because he of what he did with Bernd Leno all them years ago when he sort of pushed him and, he broke his leg, and then Emi Martinez got in the team and so on and so forth. So it's an interesting one. Mopé's on the bench. We haven't even gone through the actual Brentford team. Flecken's in goal. Jorgensen, Collins, Ayer and Roaslev. Janel, Onyeka, Norgard, Lewis Potter, Wissa and Ivan Toney. So Wissa's a live wire. Ivan Toney, we know, is dangerous. I don't know too much around a lot of that team, to be honest. They've got a lot of players out for injury at the moment, Brentford, and we've got to be putting them in their place. Luton have equalised. Late equaliser for Luton against Crystal Palace. Woodrow has scored in the 96th minute. That point could be vital for them. And Bournemouth are drawing 2-2 with Sheffield United. Wolves are beating Fulham 2-0. And obviously Man United beat Everton 2-0 earlier, 2 penalties. And then obviously there's a lot of football tomorrow as well. With Liverpool, Man City, we'll be doing the watch along. And there's Villa, Tottenham as well. Just looking who's injured for Brentford. Reguilon, Rico Henry, Josh Da Silva, and Buemo, Ben Mee, Aaron Hickey, Ethan Pinnock, and some guy called Kevin Sade. So, yeah, they've got 8 or 9 players injured. So, defensively, Ben Mee, Hickey, Pinnock, Reguilon, I mean, that's most of their back 4. And obviously, and Buemo, one of their best attackers. So, very interesting indeed, people. Very interesting indeed. A lot of players missing. And we need to finish them off, score early. And I think we will win this game comfortably. If we don't, could be difficult. Big well done to Mikel Arteta. Was named manager of the month for February. Fantastic February in the league. Obviously, our only defeat came in the Champions League against Porto. In the league, we were fantastic. Let's hope he can turn manager of the month into manager of the season. I think if Arsenal won the league, Arteta would win manager of the season, to be honest, with Klopp and Pep in front of him. So, goal back there for Fulham. Iwobi, 98th minute, still 2-1 though to Wolves. So, yeah, listen, well done to him. And let's hope, like I said, he can get the big trophy. Big up Robbie and the gang. They did a really good interview with Martin Keown. And very interesting. Keown was saying, some similar things to what I've been saying, in that Arsenal have to win a trophy. Arsenal need to win something. I always said with Arsenal that the Invincibles and all that time frame that Arsene Wenger created in that period, I don't think we capitalised on that period enough. We had, in Thierry Henry, you had one of the best players on the planet. Pires was outrageous. Vieira, Bergkamp, the list goes on, Sol Campbell. I believe Arsenal should have won more trophies during that time period. We should have won multiple Premier League titles. We should have won Champions Leagues. We should have won the League Cup a few more times. We should have won more. We should have dominated European football. And listen, this team is in a different period and a younger team that's growing. But this team, for me, to just... They need to win that trophy for people to really... You wouldn't be having the debate, is Saka world class or not, if Arsenal had won the title. those debates calm down because people go, well, look what you've won. You're performing like that and you've won that. That equals this. And I think people still don't want to give Arsenal and some of the players the credit because they will always throw at Arsenal, yeah, you're a good team. You play great football. You've got an exciting squad. Your manager's a great upcoming manager. But the thing they will always throw at us is, what have you won? That is the thing they will always throw at you. And it's horrible to be judged like that, but top-level football is that. Top-level sport is that at any level. So I just really want this team to win something so we can sort of put that argument, to bed and say, look, we have won something. Can they do it? 2 opportunities for us to win something this year. The 2 biggest trophies. Let's see what they can do. Check Sabotage Baku. I watched it back. He's a Chelsea agent. We have to win. That's the aim of elite level sports. Otherwise, we lose our best players. 100%. 100%. Said it before and I said it again. There's a reason Saka and Saliba signed for 4 years rather than 5. They were offered 5. They signed for 4. They did that because they knew in 2 years, if this ain't going the way we want it to go, the doors will open for them. Like, we've got to understand that, listen, Saliba loves Arsenal, but he's going to love his career more. If in 2 years' time we still haven't won anything and Real Madrid turn up and go, actually, we'll play you at centre-back next to Rudiger, these guys, they'll go elsewhere. And even Saka, Arsenal fan loves the club. If Pep turns up in 2 years and says, you know what, actually, Bernardo Silva's 30, we're going to sell him, we need a right winger, we got the money, all of a sudden, that's the situation that we would be in. So we've got to win something. It is the harsh reality, but we saw it. Cesc Fabregas, I love Arsenal, new contract, captain, kiss the badge. Didn't win, Barcelona. Samir Nasri, love the club, French, Wenger, blah, 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 Man City. It happens. I know we're in a good position, but we have to capitalise on it. And we can't just wait for Klopp to go and Pep to go and then think, oh, we'll dominate football when they leave. Because why, there's nothing to say that Pep's going to leave anytime soon. He's in talks about extending the contract. Hey, how can we not quickly talk about Anthony Joshua last night, man? What a knockout that was, man. I thought, I don't know about anyone else, man. I didn't think Ngannou was getting up. When AJ knocked him out, I was like, yo! Then I was like, oh, yo, I seen man doing the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. Stank. Do the stanky leg. Stank, stank. I thought man was dancing. Man's leg was behind him. He was leaning back. He was doing about 4 different songs. Fat Joe leaned back. He was doing the stanky. Now break your legs. Break them. Now break your legs. Man was doing all sorts. But nah, that's the AJ we want to see. And I know he isn't fighting a boxer and people go, oh, he's a UFC fighter. But boy, I never seen Tyson Fury do that to him. So AJ for me, and I've said this before, AJ turned into a bit of a media man. That was my problem with AJ. When AJ first came through, it was like, yo, he had that edge to him. I remember going to watch him fight against Dylan White at the O2, and he had that edge about him. And then over the years, I was like, you're turning into some PR puppet, man. Talk with heart. And I feel like when he lost to Usyk, you saw that outburst of emotion, and now he's just back on smoke. Bang, just knocking people out. So hopefully AJ fights Fury. That's what I want to see, AJ Fury. But yeah, that was, that was vicious. That was vicious, man. I remember as a kid, man, I used to stay up till 4 or 5 in the morning to watch Mike Tyson. Sometimes fights were over after 30 seconds. He's just sparking people out. AJ was moving mad last night. But yeah, let's see how he gets on against Fury, if that fight ever happens. What we got left, 24 minutes until kickoff, people. Make sure you're locked in. Some people are saying in the comments the game's been called off. It hasn't. I can assure you the game hasn't been called off. It takes a while to fill that stadium up, to be honest. A couple bits of news before we really concentrate on the game. A player that I've said many times I would like Arsenal to sign I might have to change my mind, people. I might have to change my mind. Pedro Neto substituted off today for Wolves. Suspected hamstring strain again. And, yeah, not looking good. Not looking good. I take it all back. I'm going to be honest. Everything I've said before is based off the way the guy plays football. I think he's a brilliant footballer. I love his, the way he drives at defenders. I take everything back that I've said about him. Don't go anywhere near this guy. Don't go anywhere near him. And he'd be expensive as well. Wolves talking about 70 million for him. Don't go anywhere near him. He did his knee. I think he came back, did his Achilles. He's had like 3 injuries now. And sometimes, man, you have that big injury. It leads to other injuries. I mean, South London's fine. I'm with you, bro. I love Xavi Simons. Arsenal should have signed him before. Everything I'm reading is that PSG are bringing him back from his loan next year and playing him. So I don't think anybody's getting Xavi Simons in the summer. I think he'll be playing for PSG next year. When his loan finishes, he's an absolute baller. But this guy Neto, man, you think this guy can train on our car park training pitch? Jeez, don't go anywhere near him. Don't go anywhere near him. Hamstring, I think he's done his knee and his Achilles in the last year. And even Elise, I think, is a top player as well, is getting injury prone as well. So, yeah, it's a shame, but stay away from him, especially when they want 70 million for him. That car park is no joke, man. When he trains on that concrete pitch, he'll be like, what the hell is this? He won't know what's going on. So, yeah, it's a shame because he is a top player. Let's get into some of your comments. Yeah, my bet is well and truly done and dusted. Atletico Madrid, you absolute disgrace. For those of you just tuned in, I had a 7-fold accumulator. Just a £10 one. And the first 5 came in. And I needed 2 more wins. One was Arsenal to beat Brentford. And the other one was Atletico Madrid, who were 4th against 3rd from bottom Cadiz. Lowest scorers in the league, Cadiz, and they're 2-0 up against Atletico. You just couldn't write that script, could you? And you watch Atletico, they're probably going to beat Inter Milan in the week in the Champions League. So, in the words of Ivan Toney, don't bet on football, people, especially not accumulators. But anyway, yeah, Gabriel Martinelli's out with the cut that he sustained against Sheffield United midweek. I mean, they're not really revealing details. I would imagine, and I think San, she said it earlier, if he needed stitches on Monday, he would have probably been out for 7 days, which will take him up to Monday. And then, obviously, our game is on Tuesday. So I reckon, because you saw the way he limped off the pitch, that wasn't no little cut on the top of his foot. I reckon it was probably quite a deep cut, and I reckon he probably had a few stitches on there. So, according to the reports, he is expected to be involved on Tuesday against Porto, but who knows? Obviously, the good news today is that Zinchenko is back in the squad. He makes it to the bench. And Trossard plays left wing today. Ramsdale plays in goal. So how's it going to work out for us? Big up Nexer, who said, Yo, G, big up Arsenal Football Club. This club respect Jamaica. I love my club. Patrick said, I found the teams below second in La Liga are drawing to bet on a lot. Are out of top 4 or the title and just throw games. Yeah, as I found out the hard way, I'm afraid. Prepared to see the lowest block you've seen in your life. I mean, is their defence even good enough to low block properly today? Still no Tomiyasu on the bench. Crazy. This guy goes to the Asia Cup, plays every game, comes back, doesn't even get on the bench once. He's been back since the start of February. He's been back for over a month and hasn't even made the matchday squad for Arsenal yet. Where is he? What's he doing? What is the injury? Tell us what the problem is. Don't say, oh, we're training tomorrow, we'll see who's available. What is wrong with Takahiro Tomiyasu? And why are we giving him a new contract if this guy cannot stay fit? Like, genuinely, I love Tomiyasu. I think he's a fantastic player, versatile, right back, left back, centre back. The guy's injured all the time. He's consistently injured. And we're about to reward him with a new contract. That's like not turning up for work and being given a pay rise. Like, it ain't going to happen in the real world. I mean, I'm looking at Tomiyasu now. This is his 3rd season at the club. First season, 21 games. Missed 17 through injury. Second season, 21 games. He was used in rotation there, though, because of Ben White. So that wasn't his fault. I don't know how much he was injured for. And then this season, he's played 13 games. We got 11 games to go. He's still not fit. I doubt he'll even play 7 games in terms of starts. So you're looking at less than 20 games. The guy does not play enough football for Arsenal. Why is he always injured? Muscular injuries as well. I wouldn't be in a rush to extend that contract. I've got to be honest. I think we've got to start having a different mindset with players. You know, if you're consistently injury prone, unless we're waiting on, an absolute world beater to come back into the team, why are we giving guys 5-year contracts, 4-year contracts with a pay rise if they're out for 30-40% of the season? Kieran Tierney, very good left back, would be a brilliant squad player for Arsenal, but we've binned him because of the injury problems and the fact he can't invert. Tomiyasu, I think, is a fantastic player, but the guy's never available. Same with Zinchenko, he's injury prone. I'd get rid of them. I'd get rid of them all if I could. Listen, sometimes you keep some of them because they're squad players and you think, okay, if I only need you for 15, 20 games, I can get that from you. But these guys are unreliable and they're muscular injuries as well. Arteta just said it's a cut with a smile. I mean, the smiles mean nothing. Wenger used to smile on deadline day and then we didn't sign anyone. So I take that. Gusto kid, he's a good player. I don't think Chelsea would sell him. He wrote Fabio insisting he isn't a Vieira. I said I'll call him Vieira when he proves himself. Until then, it's just we're calling him Fabio. Partey is made of glass. I'm not even sure he's that strong, bro. I'm not even sure he's that strong. Give him a contract. Get rid of Cedric and Ketia and others. Yeah, listen, I understand that. I always say you get rid of the worst players first. So, We need to get rid of, obviously, some of the lesser players than him first. But it is frustrating that he's constantly injured. Elliot said, remember, Curtis, we are the Goodwill Club. Tomiyasu, El Neni, Jesus, Partey and Zinni. Yeah, I'm sure, new contracts will be handed out. Jorge said, big up Akira Toriyama, Dragon Ball creator. Yeah, man. Of course, sad news, man. Samuel said, you had me in Stitcher's brain like a donkey. I'm sure the donkey noises will be back out today because Havertz in form, man. You know what I mean? He might score again. Who knows? Who knows? Another goal from Havertz today. And there'll be more donkey noises there, people. Eze from Palace, snap him up. I'm a fan. I am a fan. David said, Jesus and Tommy are cautionary tales are international. How much you betting some of these guys that aren't playing will go on international duty next week? And you'll go, hang on a minute, I haven't seen this guy play for Arsenal yet. He's playing for his country. Jordan Hall said, Toon fan, your content is bang on. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you very much. And if you want to drop us maybe Bruno Guimaraes or someone in the summer, no problem. Just putting it out there just in case. Maybe Isak, although he's injury prone as well. El Neni could survive the apocalypse. I'm telling you, that guy just won't go, will he? Surely this has got to be the year that El Neni goes. I know we've kept him for goodwill previously, but I can't have another season of that guy being at Arsenal. He needs to go. He needs to go. I think that'll be another Rob Holding situation. El Neni will go and he will just go down and down the ladder. You know, people said, oh, Rob Holding, he's a good squad player, great attitude. Now the guys at Palace can't kick a ball. He's probably filling up the water bottles. And I think El Neni will be the same. I think when he leaves, you know, he will not be in the Premier League for long. So, yeah, and Ketia as well. He needs to go as well. El Neni said he wants to end his career at Arsenal. The problem you got with El Neni probably won't ask for a pay rise. He'll probably even take a pay cut. Apparently, he's doing his coaching badges, so he might say to Arteta, you know, can I do some coaching with the youth team and I'll take a pay cut? Just give me a year, and he's great around the dressing room. You know the way that they would dress that up if they kept him, so hopefully not. Kibby said, the family are watching Miss World. I'll have to be resourceful today. You can end your career in the kitchen. Olu said, no disrespect will be tolerated for El Neni. Get him out, mate. Get him out. Caden said El Neni is happy to sit on the bench, sells loads of shirts in Egypt. Financially, it makes sense to keep him. Yeah, maybe. Maybe he does sell shirts over there. People saying I'm making a horse noise, not a donkey. They not. I thought it was a similar noise. We just run with it. Let me know. What's the donkey noise? I know it's hard to write, but let me know. Apparently, I'm making a horse noise instead of a donkey. I believe this game is our stepping stone to the champs. 2004, we will be returned 20 years. ER, is it ER? Is it? And what have I been going? What have I been doing? I don't know what that. You can tell I ain't been at school for a while. ER, right? All right, cool. I like the fact everyone's wrote it as well. That's amazing. Yo, I'm telling you, donkey. All right, we'll get it. We'll get it. If he scores, we'll do the remix. We'll remix it. You know, I've been making a horse noise apparently all this time. You can tell I ain't been in school for a while. I don't even know. I don't even know the noises that these animals are making. I'm a little bit ashamed of that, to be honest. But shamelessness, we know no boundaries, people. So I've been making a horse noise all this time. You lot just been letting it go in the comments. You know what I mean? Got me out here doing the wrong noise. But I respect it. You lot are shameless as well. Anyway, let's move on. I'm moving like I'm in the Grand National, people. You know what I mean? And I've been doing a horse noise for weeks. Anyway, 12 minutes until kickoff. Little report that's in the Sun today. Don't buy too much into the Sun, of course. But they're saying Arsenal are not guaranteed to bid for Ivan Toney. I mean, that's such a terrible report, innit? Like, they're not guaranteed. Like, we know you can't guarantee us, mate. Like, it's too open-ended, innit? Arsenal have scouted Sporting's Victor Gyökeres and Leipzig duo Benjamin Sesko and Xavi Simons. When I saw the Xavi Simons bit, I got hyped. But when I've read the full report, I'm reading that PSG want him back. I don't see why they would let him go. They also say Gyökeres has an £87 million release clause. Sesko is just £43 million. Wow. Got to be honest, watched a bit of Sesko. Not totally convinced he takes Arsenal to the next level. I mean, some of you have watched him more. Let me know. Listen, you've got to take these release clauses with a pinch of salt. Gyökeres being 87 million, I think if somebody turns up with 65, 70, they're still selling him. They paid 20 million pound for him. If they can, if they can treble their money in one summer, I don't think Sporting are a financially big enough club to turn down 60 plus million for a guy they paid 20 million for. So I don't think Gyökeres would cost 87 million. Sesko at 43 million. I mean, like I said, I haven't watched enough of him. People calling him Cisco. He doesn't look like a game changer to me. He doesn't look better than... I mean, he might score a few more goals. But he doesn't look better than what we've got, to be honest. So I'm not sure about Sesko. I think he's a year or two away from being at that level of saying, get him to Arsenal. Gyökeres, listen, again, he's another one I don't watch enough. But what I've seen of him, I am starting to see qualities there that I like. He's big, he's aggressive, he can run. He's got different kind of finishers. He's been through the Championship, which is a horrible league. So, I don't know. I'm not sure about any of them. That's what makes the striker market so intriguing, is that Gyökeres has talent. Is he good enough to play in the Prem coming from the Portuguese league? Sesko has talent, but not really ripping it down in terms of numbers. Plus, Bundesliga, we've seen, Timo Werner was ripping it down, came here and struggled. Toney is good, but he's nearly 28. Will Arsenal want a 28-year-old? Will Arteta want someone with his sort of personality? I've never really seen that mix. Osimhen, we know, massive name in football, but a massive release clause and a lot of competition, which will probably mean you've got to pay huge wages. I mean, MLK said Ollie Watkins. I think Ollie Watkins would cost at least 80 million. They paid over 40 million for him, and he's just signed a 4-year contract, and he's having a brilliant season. I think you probably could get him, but he'd cost you a fortune. I reckon they might even ask for 100 million for him. Defensive midfielders are costing over 100 million. If I'm Villa and you want Watkins, I'm asking for 100 million for him. And I know you're probably not paying it. And I don't think he's worth it. So it's difficult. Solanke, for me, no chance. I don't want Solanke anywhere near Arsenal Football Club. Yokerez and Nico Williams says Prime Henry. 9 minutes till kickoff. We're going to destroy them 5-0. If I'm right, you get free memberships. I hope so. If we score early, I think we deal with them. Longer it's 0-0, the more difficult it is. Daniel says, please get Mbappe. If only, bro. Gary said 40 million plus ESR for Watkins. That would be good business. But do they still rate Smith Rowe? They wanted Smith Rowe, what was it, 2 years ago? You got to look at now, you know, Douglas Luiz a better player. John McGinn's doing well. Bailey's doing well. They've got Diaby. Kamara's doing well. I'm not even sure if Smith Rowe gets in the Aston Villa team, to be honest. Big C, respectfully, why are you underrating Solanke? Man has more goals in Brentford in Bournemouth, you mean? I don't care, mate. I've seen it. I've seen seasons where, in my opinion, half decent players, they overachieve. Solanke, for me, should be going West Ham, Newcastle, maybe not even Newcastle. He should be going. West Ham is probably the move for him. West Ham would probably be the move. I would say that's about the height of his. I wouldn't want Solanke at Arsenal. I don't think Liverpool would want him. I don't think Man United would want him. I don't think Man City would want him. Maybe he could go to Tottenham. They need a striker. But Solanke for me is no chance. No lanky. So lanky, no lanky. I don't want him anywhere near. The only way he should be at the Emirates is if he's doing a stadium tour, mate. Apparently he's an Arsenal fan as well, but I'm not getting caught up in that. I'm sorry, we didn't go through 20 years, no title, for our big striker signing to be Dominic Solanke. No disrespect, bro. Go to West Ham. Antonio's getting on now. That's a good move for him, but no. No thanky. No thanky, no lanky. We don't want him at Arsenal, man. Bad memories of Tony punking Saliba. Hey, listen. Saliba's a bit more streetwise now. He turned up. Yardman Tony, you know, he didn't know how to deal with it. But I'm hoping he gets wrapped up today. Cormac said, Curtis, you are absolutely ruthless. I ain't here to play games, bro. 20 years, no title. I ain't here to play games. Oh, what do you think about Solanke? He's got more goals than Saka. Not bothered, mate. Don't want him. Don't want him. 14 goals as a striker. He's going to score goals, isn't he? Saka's got what? What's Saka got? Come on, Saka's 1 goal behind him, playing right wing. Saka's got 8 assists. So Saka's got more goal contributions than him in the league. Solanke, mate, go West Ham. Build yourself up. Come and chat to me in 2 years. You go West Ham, score 25 league goals. Give me a ring, we'll have a conversation. Until then, mate, I'm ignoring them phone calls and blocking the number. Anyway. Right, Wissa. Is Wissa playing right wing? Because somebody just said there, Kivior might have problems today. No sentiment, bro. Sentiment won't get you anywhere in football, let me tell you. Look how well Sterling did at Man City. What did Pep say? Thanks on your bike. Signing Jack Grealish. Do one. Thanks for all the goals, mate. Get out of it. Mahrez. Oh, you've been brilliant. All right, off to Saudi. Not interested. Look at the way the winners move people. You know? I'm just looking here. Where's Wissa playing for Brentford? Is he on the right? I think he's on the right. Wissa's a live wire. No need for a striker. We have King Kai. King Kai Havertz. I'm not quite ready to call him the king, that is for sure. He ain't no LeBron James, but yeah. We are 5 minutes from kickoff. Oh, they're playing 2 up front. 2 up, 3-5-2 they're playing. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. You don't often play against 2 strikers, you know. Are you confident in Ramsdale tonight? I really hope he doesn't have a lot to do, Andrew. That's my best thing. I hope he just has a quiet game, doesn't have to do a lot. I would hate for him to make a mistake. Tony says 5-0 to 5-1 to Arsenal. Seymour said, bless you, Big C. Kudos to your incomparable level of patience. With some of these fans, anyone who isn't famished for silverware has questionable motives. I'm telling you, bro. Guna Carlos, with injuries, Neto would be the summer mistake. Don't go anywhere near him. They can't be that stupid now. The man's a sick note. Leave him. Leave him. No one's going to go for him at big money with that kind of injury record. Listen, I respect people's opinions. I don't want people to think, oh, if I disagree with your opinion, that I'm going to slaughter your opinion. Solanke's having a good year. He plays for a team in a relegation battle, and he's got 14 goals. I respect what Solanke's doing this year. I don't believe he's a game changer at Arsenal Football Club. I just don't. I really don't. I think he needs to take another step. Bournemouth, go to a West Ham, someone like that I think would be a really good move for him. Gunnar Gregg said, not sure Osimhen is a banker. Bro, he ain't. He isn't. That's my problem. The striker market is so risky this summer. So risky. You could go and spend 110 million on Osimhen and he's just a slightly more hench Tammy Abraham. He might get you 12 goals in the Prem. Because I see this guy miss chances. On the flip side, he could come here and just finish every chance he gets and score 30 goals and go and challenge, you know, Salah and Haaland's numbers. That's a flip of the coin. Ivan Toney, the same. Tony's had one season, 20 goals at Brentford. He's nearly 28. He's not the quickest. They play to him a lot. He could come to Arsenal, struggle with the style of play, not be as effective. On the flip side, he could come to Arsenal, hit the ground running, score 25 goals. We're going, we got the new Ian Wright. Do you know what I mean? And then you look at Gyökeres, he's banging goals in. He could come here and do the same thing. Equally, he could come here and struggle and you say, oh, you know, he's only done it in Portugal. It was too risky. So there's so many risks attached to every striker that is potentially available this summer. Because some are playing in leagues that are weaker, some because of their age. There's all different things. I think you will see a real battle with Ivan Toney today. But the problem is, for them, we need to keep the ball away from him. Last year, he got too much of the ball. Big up Andrew Gasser in the chat. Hope you're well. Hey, big up Riley in the chat. Hope you're well. Big up Ian and Lou and Maverick. Hope you're well. Appreciate you tuning in. And good goals today as well. Jervy said, I say that get that Sporting striker or Santiago Jimenez from final. Again, Jimenez, watched him a few times. Is he good enough for Arsenal? Listen, one thing we can say, even though every striker has a risk attached to him, there's going to be a lot of strikers available this summer. So it's a case of identify the right one. That's what Edu gets paid for, to recognise. North London forever, beaming around the Emirates. Goosebumps all over Martin Odegaard. Big up Abdullah. I said big up Big C. Just joined. Hope you and the family are well. 3-0 to Arsenal. Come on. Give me a score predictions. A minute till kickoff. I'm going for 3-1 to Arsenal. I hope that it's even more comfortable than that. I'm hoping, you know, listen, I'm hoping 5-6-0 and we smash them. But I don't know. I think it'll be a bit closer, but I'll go for 3-1. Hopefully we're winning early. We can take people off and then concentrate on Porto. We're about to get underway. Hit the like button, people. Brentford kick us off. Kicking towards the North Bank in their change kit. Arsenal in the home kit. David said 20 years of hopium isn't quenched without a title. You're right, bro. You are right. And Concept said score predictions feeling nervous. I'm quite calm, you know. I've seen a lot of you in the comments saying you're quite nervous about this game. I get it. Listen, the margins are so fine. If Arsenal drew today, you'd almost say we were out the title race. If we lost, you would definitely say that. So every game comes with a whole heap of pressure and expectation. Even if the team we're playing is a team that we should beat, the pressure is huge, you know. The pressure is very big. Guna Carlos, say what we want, but I want whoever they see as plan A. We could want Osimhen or whoever, but what if they plan for Gyökeres? We got no choice, bro. Like 100%. You know, identify who you want and go and get him. That's what I want to see the club do. I want to see them sign a striker early in the summer. Don't turn it into some, did we bid for him? It was rejected. Then we went for that one. I want Arsenal to say, that is the striker we want. If it's Osimhen, you pay the release clause, you sign him. If it's Gyökeres, you go and get him, and we go from there. Here's Saka in the area. Whips it in. Chance back post. Oh, goes out for a corner. Trossard with a good first touch. Saka put a good ball in there. But it was cleared at the back post. He didn't have a lot of time. Odegaard got clattered there. Good play by Saka. See, what I like about Saka at the moment, sometimes he's going down the line, crossing it in with his right. And sometimes, obviously, he cuts in on the left. So, hey, big up Cruz, hey. Tuned in, bro. Big up yourself. Let's hope for a win, bro. We need it. Corner to Arsenal. Declan Rice in swinging corner. Can we go 1-0 up? Rice whips it in. It's a great ball. Oh, goes all the way across. And did it hit Ivan Toney? I thought that was a corner. What a ball that was. Somebody should have scored back post. Nobody makes the run back post. That's a corner. That hits Ivan Toney on his leg. Let's have a look at the replay. I'm sure that hits Toney on his leg. How can the referee not see that, man? Come on. Should have been another corner. The ref gives a goal kick. Unbelievable that we cross the ball to the back post and nobody is there. And it hits Ivan Toney on the back post. Should have been a corner. Flecken kicks it. It goes out for a throw-in to Arsenal on the halfway line. Let's get an early goal. By the way, what a ball in by Declan Rice. Somebody at the back post, you score a tap in there. Kivior, 1 goal and 3 assists in his last 5 games. Unbelievable. For a guy that a few weeks ago I was saying this guy, well, I won't repeat what I was saying, but let's just say I didn't rate him particularly highly. But here we go. Here's Wissa. Edge of the box. Someone's got to stop the shot. Good tackle there by Odegaard. Does enough to put him off. I tell you one thing about this game, right? The fact that they're... Oh, horrific challenge there on Trossard. That has to be a card. Ref, get your card out. Onyeka wipes out Trossard there. That should be a yellow. And it is a yellow. Onyeka, one of the defenders. Trossard does well. Dribbles from the edge of the Arsenal box. Just about to cross halfway. It's a reckless tackle. And it's a yellow card. I'll tell you one thing that I recognise here with Brentford. And I said this at the start. People were saying you're going to see a low block. I said, listen, they're playing 2 up front. You do not see that often in the Premier League with a team that's in the bottom half of the table. So, yeah, they will put a lot of players behind the ball. But the thing is, when they attack, they're attacking with 2 strikers. You don't see that a lot in the Premier League. So, and if you look at here, Wissa and Ivan Toney are up front. So what they're going to do, they're going to try and hit us on the break. So there is an element of danger here. I'm going to be honest. We need to be careful. With if we overcommit. We definitely got to be careful. Arsenal in possession. Trossard playing on the left wing. Those of you that have just tuned in, Gabriel Martinelli is out injured with this cut on the top of his foot that he got against Sheffield United. Should be back for Porto, but who knows? You never know. Arteta often says that someone's out injured. It won't be long. Next minute, they're out for a while. So we're going to need Trossard fit. David Raya on the bench, sitting on the Arsenal bench. Obviously, he's still contracted to Brentford, but he's going to be an Arsenal player at the end of the season. We're obviously going to sign him. Big up to everyone locked in. 3,250 of you tuned in. And big up the Twitch gang as well. 49 of you on Twitch. Jorginho shamelessly trying to win a free kick there. That was a blatant dive. Arsenal all over asking for streams. Anyone got any streams? Feel free to share them. It's on Sky Sports Premier League if you're in the UK, people. Arsenal in possession. Martin Odegaard. I tell you one thing. Brentford are a physical side. They've got some strong players. Jorginho, lovely ball into Havertz. Finds Saka. Trossard, Kivior on the overlap. Declan Rice, 25 yards. I thought he was going to shoot there. What a ball by Trossard. Pulled back by Saka and it's cleared. The cross wasn't great. It's cleared out for a throw-in. And what a lovely ball that was from Trossard. Seems to be picking up them pockets of space on the left-hand side nicely. I don't think he's going to hug the touchline the same way that Martinelli sort of does as the out-and-out winger. Here's Gabriel Magalhaes in his new It almost looks like an attacking midfield position. Him and Saliba are basically in centre midfield. We're that high up the pitch. But Sheffield United didn't have no quality to hit us on the break. We got to be a bit careful against Brentford because they have got pace and some quality. Here's Saka. Brentford do already have a yellow card on Onyeka. Is it Onyeka? Onyeka for the foul. Here's Jakub Kivior going over the halfway line. Trossard, Declan Rice, all over that left-hand side. They've got a lot of players behind the ball now. I take it all back. They've even Wissa and Tony are behind the ball now. Here's Ben White, right-hand side. Havertz. It's going to take a little moment of brilliance, a little pass that opens them up. Here's Aaron Ramsdale in the centre circle, pinging it out wide, and he puts it out for a goal kick. You know, maybe that's what Arteta's thinking. That's why he's not in the team. That sort of distribution. But yeah, listen, we need to test their goalkeeper. No, Natalia Nelly, Martinelli's not in the squad. Going to be an interesting game for Aaron Ramsdale. KG said, big up Curtis, all the best to you. Let's make this a title race to remember. I'm with you. I think football is the winner of this title race because how boring has it been, you know, over a number of years where City have just ran away with it. To have 3 teams separated by a couple of points going into the last 10 games is unbelievable. I can't remember the last time that happened. Here's Martin Odegaard, finds Saka in a little bit of space. Havertz goes into the area. They've doubled up on him here, though. Saka goes to the byline, tries to play a 1-2 with Havertz. Passes blocked. Don't foul him, Saka. Honestly, something that so much winds me up. As an attacking player, when you've got a defender facing towards his own goal or towards the corner flag, he's got nowhere to go. Don't foul him. Do not foul him. If he feels contact, he's just going to fall. And he falls to the ground and wins a free kick. You don't need to do that. Cruz said, I think it'll be 3-0. I'm going 3-1. I've just got a funny feeling we're going to concede, but I hope it's a bigger win than that. Brentford are a physical team, though. They're not... Oh, Trossard with a nutmeg. He does lose the ball after that, though. Ball over the top. Wissa and Gabriel Wissa. Oh, he appeals for a free kick and he wins it. As Saliba jumped up to head the ball there, was it Saliba or Gabriel? What's going on here? Was that Saliba or it was Gabriel? My apologies. As Gabriel goes to head the ball, he's giving him a yellow card. Are you crazy? What happened there? Wissa's I take it all back. There you go. Bozo Gene, people. It's Pinky and the brain. That is Bozo Gene moment. You can go Turkey and have a transplant on the hairline. The teeth look immaculate. But the brain, the mindset, the stupidest of fouls and an unnecessary yellow card. Wissa there, dark arts, brilliant. One thing, and I don't like telling people this because this is what led to Leno's injury. I was always told by a coach when I was younger, if a defender jumps and you're on the floor, give him a nudge because he'll lose his balance in the air. The problem is sometimes players land awkwardly and get bad injuries. So what Wissa does, he gives Gabriel a nudge while he's in the air, loses his balance, takes the ball off him. Gabriel pulls his shirt. It's a yellow card, Cormac. I'm not even going to defend him. Stupid. Doesn't need to pull him. Free kick. Ramsdale ain't going to want this crossed in on him. Tony, I'm telling you, this game, they've got to manage this game right. They have to manage this game right. Tony and Havertz. Havertz marking Ivan Tony. They're having a real pushing match here. This could be nerve-wracking. Free kick's whipped in. Oh, he overhits it. Goes out for a goal kick. Got away with it. It's a yellow every single day of the week. You get turned and you pull the striker back. It's a yellow. Tony's going bold. Hey, man. It's the bets. Maybe it's the bets. Smash the likes, people. Big up. What's the like count? Where we at, people, on the like count? We're looking for 3,000 likes today. Hit the like button. YouTube algorithm, man. Comment on the video afterwards. Share it around. Do all of that good stuff, people. What are we on? Oh, we're nearly on 1,000 likes already. Can we get 2,000 likes by half time? Calling Gabby a bozo is disrespectful. Hey, if you've tuned into this channel for a long time, that's me being mild. That's me being mild. But I've said a lot worse. Big C, are you going to do this? We're going to do this, Robbie style. I think we're going to win, but I think it's going to be nervy. You know, there's people in the comments saying 5-0 and stuff. I said 3-1. I think this will be a hard-fought victory. I just don't want us to get stressed out winning this game because we've got a big Champions League game, but we can't overlook this. Brentford have got the ball. And that, oh my God, Ivan Toney, corner of the area. It comes out. Ball whipped in, back post, cleared away by Kivior, and the linesman puts his flag up. Oh, we look nervous. We look nervous, people. I don't know what's going on here. Lovely little dummy. Toney was onside. I'm not sure why he put the flag up. Oh, it's that guy at the back post. I tell you what, we got to be careful. We have got... Listen, I don't want to speak anything into existence here, right? But we've seen games like this last season in the title running where we drop stupid points. We can't afford that today. Great ball by Saka into Havertz. Kicks it against his own arm. I don't know how the refs let him get away with that. He's playing volleyball. Odegaard gets yammed by Wissot. Yo, I'm telling you now, this team, they better wake up and understand what kind of game this is. Brentford have not come here to just sit back and do nothing. They're going to try and hit us on the break, and they're physical. They're getting amongst us. We got to figure out how this game is. Here's Ben White. Corner of the area. Finds Odegaard. Good ball. Ben White dummies it to Saka. They're putting two players on him quickly. Odegaard, come on. We need Odegaard to get cooking. Right foot cross to the back post. Not a great ball. Hits Trossard. Goes out for a goal kick. And all of a sudden, I'm sitting there after 13 minutes going, this is not a good start to the game. Listen, we need to stay calm. There's a long way to go. It's only 15 minutes in. But, you know, the thing is, over the last few weeks, we've smashed teams left, right and centre. So now it's kind of, how will we deal with games where we're struggling to break them down, where we're not 3-0 up at half-time because we've been used to battering teams? Are you convinced by Kivior? Listen, look at that again. Look, Gabriel wrestling with Toney and he misses the header. Kivior for me has improved. It's too early for me to say I'm fully convinced by him. At left-back, no, I'm not fully convinced by him. I think if he was playing against Mo Salah or somebody like that, I would be nervous. I still, you know, I want Timber to get fit and play left-back. And I haven't seen him at centre-back enough, so he's improved. I still wouldn't say I'm convinced. It's a corner to Brentford. Ivan Toney wins a corner there. One thing I'll say about this Brentford team, they're very clued up. They're an experienced team. A lot of big players. They're well organised. I think Thomas Frank's a very good manager. I know people in the comments are saying calm down, but listen, we're not playing particularly well here. And they're going to put this corner in swinger. Ramsdale, is he going to come and collect? He isn't. It's a free header, headed straight at the goalkeeper. Ivan Toney, unmarked, 8 yards out. What a clearance by Ramsdale! It's Trossard. Oh, he could have been one-on-one. He hasn't got the pace. It's Kai Havertz. Trossard gets tackled. What are you doing? What? That's where you need Gabriel Martinelli's pace. What a clearance by Rambo. Oh, Ramsdale clears it. Trossard, he's one-on-one. The defender's close to him. Doesn't have the pace. Toney heads it to Ramsdale. What a throw. Martinelli in that position, he's one-on-one with the keeper. That defender doesn't catch him. Trossard just doesn't make anything of it. I think Trossard thinks Havertz going to take the ball off him. Then he hesitates. Then he gets tackled. Look at the way even the guy tackled Trossard there, the aggression, how he took the ball off him. This is a tough game, man. This is a tough game. Is he drunk again? I don't know. Brio said life has problems. Win the league, better problems. I hear you, bro. I hear you on that. Jorge said, if it's meant to be champions, win the next 2 games. Well, they're without coming across as disrespectful, Arsenal have to beat Brentford and they have to beat Porto and go through. If they don't, all of a sudden, there's a problem. So we got to manage this pressure. Christian, thank you very much, bro. He's gifted a Curtis Shaw TV membership. Really appreciate that. And Michael, big up to you, new member. Big up your damn self. 16 minutes gone. Arsenal 0, Brentford 0. Not a great start to the game, I'm going to be honest. I know people are saying calm down, but no shots on goal. Brentford have had 2 shots and 1 on target. We haven't had a shot. 66% possession for Arsenal. There's no space. You've got to move the ball quicker from one side to the other. That's a good ball. Here's Havertz, tries to shoot. That's blocked. They are defending so well at the moment. But we'll open them up. Don't worry. Here's Kivior, 30 yards out on his left foot. There's no options. See, the problem you've got here, because Trossard isn't as quick as Martinelli, he doesn't stay wide as much because he hasn't got the pace that Martinelli's got to go 1v1 with the right back and just run past him. So what's happening is Trossard's moving central, which is good, but then sometimes you need that ball out wide and we don't have it. You know, you need, when you're playing against a low block, you need to make the pitch as wide as possible. Get Saka wide, get Trossard wide. Jorginho flicked on. Odegaard gets bullied, absolutely bullied. He's appealing for a penalty. It's not a penalty. Not strong enough. We have the ball back. Listen, we're dominating the ball. We will find, we will get there. Big up Curtis, my guy. You're a growing legend in my city, bro. Keep it up. Big up Toronto, Scouser. Dave said no penalty. Definitely not. He was too strong for him. We have no pacey people on the left. Yeah, even the fullback. Kivior's a natural centre-back. Trossard is not the quickest, so that doesn't have a lot of pace over there. Here is Saka. Ben White in support. 2 players on Saka. Ben White whips in. Oh! You don't need pace when you've got Declan Rice and Peas. Deckers heads it into the bottom corner. Jerk chicken settings, yam and dumpling. Just give me the rice and peas, people. Arsenal 1, Brentford 0. Ben White whips it in. Declan Rice attacking header. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Brilliant goal by Deckers. 6 goals this season and Arsenal take the lead. Sometimes that's what you got to do, Benny Blanco. Just whip it in. Great ball. What a great goal. What a goal, Declan Rice. Attacking header. Bottom corner. That's an absolutely brilliant goal. Lovely floated ball in. Oh, Deckers. Declan Rice and Peas. What a goal. That is a fantastic goal. 6 goals this season. He'd probably end up with double figures. Declan Rice. Brilliant header. Great ball in, Benny Blanco. Ben White. Great cross. That's what you got to do sometimes. You know, all that little tiki-taka football, mate. It wasn't working. Just whip it in and see what happens. Declan Rice and Peas with the goal. And you sold your star to Mikel Arteta. You sold your star to me. I try. What is that, ref? That's got to be a yellow card. Yeah, another yellow card to their defender. Trossard gets wiped out. I don't know. Who was that? That's a bad challenge again, man. Who is that? Zan? What's his name? I don't know who that is. Actually, don't know who that is. But anyway, yeah. Matthias Jorgensen. Yeah, Jorgensen gets booked. Yellow card. So Jorgensen and Onyeka booked. That transition. Gifts for goals. Big up LSU. 5 Curtis Shaw TV memberships. Big up yourself, bro. Really appreciate that. Welcome the 5 new members. Arsenal take the lead. Concept is Trossard drunk. Stella or Trossard. Alfred, big up, bro. He said teams players different when we don't have Martinelli. You can see Rice don't want to pass the through ball to him. Martinelli helps Saka on that side of the field. You realise when Martinelli's not in the team, we're not very quick. You look through that Arsenal team now, where's the pace? Who's the fastest player in this Arsenal team when Martinelli's not in it? It's probably Saka. How quick Saka? I wouldn't... If I was playing FIFA or EAFC, I'd be putting a Hunter card on Saka. I don't even know if he's 90 pace. Probably 87, 86. We're not a very quick team. Martinelli's pace is vital. Big up Longani. Thank you for the super chat, bro. Really appreciate it. You need pace. Pace just devastates teams. Jorginho's the fastest. Oh, my God. He runs backwards most of the time. Hector Bellerin. We don't like to talk about him either. There's another player that just used to wind me up. Declan Rice, though, man. What? And you're spot on there. I spoke about this earlier, Mike. Jorginho is allowing Declan Rice to go and join in now. Which is why, you know, we're seeing goals and assists from him now. He's having a... Kivior, actually, yeah. I think they said he broke the 40-metre record. Again, look, Gabriel fouls... No, referee doesn't give it. I take it back. I take it back. Arsenal in possession. Here's Aaron Ramsdale being pressed by Wissa. Clips it out wide to Kivior. Decent kick. Kivior doesn't make good contact. Throw in on the halfway line. We are currently top of the Premier League. Big up Prince Thomas. This is where we need to stay. We have got to try. We got to win the league, man. We need that title. Top of the league. A long way to go in this game, though. I can't lie. It's we're still not playing great. Over 4,000 of you in the chat. Absolute legends. Big up the 49 of you on Twitch as well. Appreciate you all tuned in. Arsenal 1, Brentford 0. Declan Rice header. Hey, Guntz, relax. He said, just keeping our seat warm. He's a big Liverpool fan. We'll see tomorrow. Here's Saka. Odegaard in support. Odegaard turns. Will he shoot? No, he won't. Here's Havertz. Oh, straight at the goalkeeper. So what we got to do, we got to test this goalkeeper. Keep testing him. I really felt Odegaard should have shot then. Touch, opens up, bend it in the far corner. Odegaard, just for some reason, he keeps the safety clip on, don't he, man? Just shoot. Shampar said, end my 20-year wait. Last time I saw armpits for the league, I was 10. Trust me, man, we need to win. How beast, are you worried about Porto? Cautious. I don't want to go as far as worried. I always say I'm not really scared of the opposition. It's Arsenal. If we turn up and play well against Porto and the Emirates is rocking, I think we'll beat them. And I think we'll overturn that 1-goal lead. If we turn up and we're nervous and we don't deal with the pressure. So I'm more worried about us than Porto. Void said, shout out, please. Big up, Voids. Finesse shot, man. You know what I'm saying? On FIFA, you just, what is it? R1 and just bend it in the far corner. Finesse that in the far corner, bro. The left foot kind of Thierry Henry finish. Big up Rima said, C Unit, big up from Frankfurt. God bless the family. And one day Cruzinho will be a superstar. Hopefully, bro. Hopefully. Loving how Havertz is letting off shots. Yeah. Arsenal in possession. One thing I will say is we're dominating the ball. So you would hope that this will just wear out the Brentford team. Because one thing, I've played against teams who are great in possession. And sometimes it doesn't look like they're doing much, but they're wearing you out because you're just chasing the ball. And you think, okay, they're not shooting and blah, 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 but they can be getting to you. Jad said, Big C, any chance we see Gabriel Jesus back or is he? He's a squad player at the moment. I've got no problem with that. I want to look at the Arsenal bench and see quality players there. That's the progression. I watch Man City play all the time. I see ballers on the bench. Saka, great little dummy. Chips into the back post. Nobody there. You should be there, Trossard, for me. Lovely ball by Odegaard. Slide rule pass. Good little movement. Trossard, what? Why are you not attacking that back post? I mean, to be fair, I get it. He's hanging out the back, hoping the ball gets over hit. Corner to Arsenal. We need a second goal, though. 1-0 in the Premier League is always... 1-0 is always nerve-wracking, you know? Podolski used to break the net. That left foot was like a sledgehammer, man. Desiree said, Brentford are used to this. They love defending a low block. We need a second goal. We need a second goal. Declan Rice in swinging corner. Header! Oh, goes over. Gabriel Magalhaes. Unlucky there. It goes over the bar. And it's a goal kick to Brentford. We got a little break in play. I tell you what, we're so much better from set pieces. Declan Rice's delivery is so good. It got to a point with Arsenal, especially in the like Socrates, Mustafi, David Luiz era, where we used to get a corner, I didn't even get excited. I was like, we're garbage. We never win headers. Now, I feel like we can score from corners all the time. I actually can't believe how good Declan Rice is. I remember one time, and I don't hide from these comments because you know me, I'm shameless. I remember when he was at West Ham. I remember once saying he's a more mobile Eric Dyer, which when you look back now is just ridiculous. At West Ham, I thought he was just a workhorse. I thought he just ran around, tackled, kept possession simply and didn't do that much really. He can get forward, he can cross the ball, he wins the ball, he can pass. 6 goals. He could end this season with 10 goals, which is attacking midfielders are happy if they get 10 goals. This guy's a DM. That's now 6 goals and 5 assists. I mean, what a player. And I'll be honest, I was there saying, get me Caicedo. Can you imagine? Here's Trossard. Still trying to figure out if he's sober or not. Jorginho, good ball into Odegaard. We got a chance here. Odegaard wanted the run from Saka. Ben White, and we lose possession. Odegaard fouls him. Red Eye said he called him David Batty 2.0. He was a decent centre mid, David Batty, wasn't he? Leeds United. But yeah, very basic, like, in terms of... Oh, what are you doing there? Kivior gets bullied. Ball whipped in. Ivan Toney goes all the way across. See, those little moments, and I'm not going to make a big deal out of that because we got away with it. If you do that at the Etihad and you give that ball to Phil Foden, you can get punished for that mistake there that Kivior just made. That's still my concern with him at left back, you know. We get away with it because it's Brentford. They haven't got a lot of players forward. But there you would have Foden, you'd have Haaland. Ben White cross in, it's blocked. You're right, you have to keep concentration levels high. Here's Saka. I feel like Arsenal are wearing them down. It's like a boxer who just keeps throwing the jab. You know, I used to watch Lennox Lewis and think, this guy's boring, man. All he does is jab. By the end of the fight, the guy had a black eye and, you know what I mean? That jab, after a while, you know, starts to do damage. And I think that's what we're doing. And there's a player down injured for Brentford. Also, Gabriel Magalhaes is limping slightly, which is a worry. We cannot afford to lose anybody of that sort of level. I'm not sure who this is. Somebody, number 6. I don't know who that is. Yeah, Gabriel's on the floor now. So that's not good. He's going to be getting treatment. They're showing you the goal. Declan Rice. Ben White, one touch. Whips it in. What a header, Declan Rice. Got the run on the defender. Look at that. It's a standing position that Ben White crosses that in from. Look at the hunger on Rice to head that in. Bottom corner across the goalkeeper. Yeah, the AJ knockout, man. Devastating. Devastating. Liverpool and City draw. We are top of the league. They're having a conversation with Arteta. I don't know who this is down for. Who is that? Norgard is down injured. Gabriel Magalhaes is down getting treatment as well. Phil said anything is better than Zinchenko. I mean, the one thing you'll say about Zinchenko, he has quality on the ball defensively, maybe not good enough, but be interesting what Arsenal do next season in the left-back position. Gabriel's up now as well. Looks like he's all right. Maybe he just took a knock. What we can't afford here, and I don't want to scare any Arsenal fans here, Gabriel's on a yellow card. We play Manchester City next. What we can't afford to happen here is Gabriel gets a soft red card, second yellow. All of a sudden, you go into the Etihad with Kivior at centre-back and Zinchenko at left-back. So what we cannot afford to happen here is to get a stupid yellow card or suspension or anything like that. So the ball's back in play. Flecken has the ball. or Ben White centre-back and Partey at right-back. However it would look, it wouldn't look the way we want it to look, you know. So if we could get a comfortable lead last 20, I would take Gabriel off. Right, we're back underway. The game's really scrappy now. Having a game of head tennis here. Here's Whistle. Why did Ivan Toney not chase after that? The guy's ran past him. That's a free kick. It's a free kick to Arsenal. Gabriel does well. Game's a little bit flat. Game's a little bit flat. I can't lie. Outside of the goal, we haven't created a lot. And we've still got to go up another level for me. 1-0 is not a comfortable lead against anybody in the Premier League. Did you grow up on Dragon Ball Z? Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. It was there, but I wasn't really into it that much. I got to be real. Like, I was never the biggest fan of Dragon Ball Z. I watched it sometimes, but nah, not massively, bro. I'm going to be honest. Here's Jorginho in possession. Do you think Saliba was part of Arteta's place last season, or he's forced his way in? We'll never know. I always had the feeling he didn't want him, but you give him a chance, he will say that that was all part of the plan. Yeah, I heard the guy who made it, Dragon Ball Z, obviously passed away. Sad news, man. Great program. The atmosphere is flat. I mean, my commentary is quite low. But from what I can hear, it doesn't sound like a great atmosphere. Here's Saka. Ben White again, similar position. Jorginho. What a ball to Havertz. Lays it across, cleared up in the air. I thought he was going to try and volley that. I mean, I know it was on his right foot. We're looking for that, like, Robin Van Persie volley. You see that ball all the time from Alex Song. And Van Persie would just volley it. Oh, nice ball, Havertz. Oh, my God. Oh, Odegaard. Great attempt at a pass. It's cleared for a throw-in. Odegaard in them little tight spaces. Havertz does well there as well. Look at the ball, Jorginho. It's actually a decent cross from Havertz, I'll be honest. If somebody was there, we need the second goal. I'm not happy with 1-0. You can hear the drums. Yeah, listen. I don't know. It's one of them games. I think subconsciously the fan base would have turned up tonight thinking we're going to win. And what that's probably done is made the atmosphere a little bit more flat. Norgard is coming off for Matthias Jensen. Comes on. And that'll be their first change. I think listen, the atmosphere is okay, but I think you'll hear a better atmosphere on Tuesday against Porto. And they will be nervous, you know. There's still fans. I'm nervous watching the game as well, so everyone inside the stadium will feel nervous. Saliba does well. At Muscles Wisser there. Declan Rice in possession. Closter said it's picked up the atmosphere where the North Bank clock end was going back and forth. The crowd making the team nervous. Where's the noise? Listen, hopefully we get a couple more goals. Jorginho, what a ball! What a touch by Kai Havertz! Kai! Oh, he's missed a sitter! The donkey! E-oh! E-oh! That's what it is, right? E-oh! He's missed a one-on-one. Whatever noise they make, he deserves it. What a ball, Jorginho. Great first touch, one-on-one. Just chip the keeper, he puts it wide. What is that? Bro, you've got to score that, man. I'm not buying into the first touch and the run. You have got to score that. Got to score that, Havertz. I'm sorry, man. Like, if Nketiah misses that, I'm shouting down the house. He's got to score that. The first touch is brilliant, man. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave the donkey noises. It just didn't roll as naturally as the horse one. But Donkey Havertz, he's got to score. Was he offside? Was he offside, yeah? They played from the goalkeeper, though, right? So, but anyway, great. Listen, Jorginho's passing on point there, man. Jorginho and Odegaard are the two that are the ones that sort of can open up the opposition. I think before it was Zinchenko. Yeah, see, look, offside. Was it given off? The goalkeeper took the goal kick, though. So I think because it wasn't scored, they never actually, like, checked it out. Anyway, here's Aaron Ramsdale, finds Ben White. Donkey! Still got a score, man. I'm sorry. Just dink the goalkeeper. And that's the problem with Havertz, right? For all Havertz's quality that we're seeing, again, and I know I'm repeating myself here. Man City away, you don't get that chance again in the rest of the game. That chance might win you the title. It's that the margins are that fine. You know, here's Declan Rice. Saka's in a lot of space. Right hand side. They've doubled up on him. Saka, that's poor. Puts it over. Goal kick. Listen, great run, great first touch. Once you get in that position, hit the target. You have to hit the target. But hey, maybe he was offside, maybe he wasn't. But I think I know a lot of people have said in recent weeks, you know, we're scoring loads of goals. Do we even need a striker? We do need a striker. Because an out-and-out striker finishes that chance. You know, where he doesn't even need to put that in the corner. And someone just said it there. Joseph said he's too precise. The keeper's on the floor. He can lift that in the middle of the goal and he scores. Good hold-up play there by Tony. Into Wissa. They've got space out wide. It's blocked by Saliba. Great defending. Well done, William Saliba. Throws it out again. Oh, no. It was 2-on-2. He got too much power on the throw. Trossard couldn't reach it. Jorginho's passing range today. Jorginho and Odegaard. Their passing has been on point. Aaron Ramsdale. Oh, no, it's not Aaron Ramsdale. I thought I was going to run through. Here come Brentford, left-hand side. Ball whipped in. Good block by Ben White. Listen, still 1-0. I am not comfortable with 1-0 in the Premier League against anybody. So we got a long way to go. We need to score again. But Brentford have got possession. Would you take 1-0? I mean, listen, if you say now, end the game and it's 1-0, I'll take it. But, oh, Ramsdale does well to collect the cross. Ideally, I don't want to go through a 90-minute game, you know, with us hanging on to a 1-0 deficit. Need a second before half-time, said George Guna. I mean, 6 minutes to go. Gonna have to be quick. Let's get the likes up to 2K before half-time, people. Big up everyone locked in. Over 3.5K in the chat. Over 4K in the chat, actually. 4,100 of you locked in. 2,000 likes should be light work. We're at 1,200. Big up everyone locked in. Here's Declan Rice driving over the halfway line. Trossard makes the central run. Declan Rice tries to run and loses it again. Watch the run that Trossard makes there. He makes the run into the penalty area rather than hanging out wide. He's a totally different winger to Martinelli. In fact, I would almost argue he's not an actual left winger. You know, he's more of a... He plays more narrow. Probably more of a left forward or a left midfielder than a left winger. He doesn't want to hug the touchline. Even now, look, he's in a central area. He lets Kivior go out wide. Rice looked quick then as well. It's a pity he got intercepted. Here's Trossard again. Very central. Trossard shoots 30 yards out and keeper collects it quite easily. 1-0 is dangerous. Definitely need a second. Or opinionated Guna, big up. Big up, Kurt. It's been a while. Up you're well. Everything good, bro. Jay Blue said Gabriel Jesus more of a winger. Desiree said Trossard 5 good games, then playing like drunkard. And Kieran said, see, Curtis, that's the difference, is El Neni isn't doing what Jorginho does. Nah, listen, I don't think anybody would ever think El Neni's going to do what Jorginho does. But Jorginho, I think because of the way we're playing, it's created a different level now. He's looking for the forward pass. Here's Ramsdale on the ball. Clears it long. 5 minutes to half-time. Looking for Havertz. Havertz misses the ball. Throw into Brentford. Thing is, 1-0 at half-time would be it would still be nerve-wracking. You know, and I think Brentford would think they're still in the game. Here's Trossard, has a heavy touch. Got to do better than that. Crazy Game said, my girl asked me, is the reason why I watch you while watching the game because it's like watching with a friend. I had to explain to her it's so much more than that. It's community settings, people. It's community settings. Curtis, would you sell Ramsdale in the summer? I mean, listen, ideally it'd be good to have 2 good goalkeepers, but I think Ramsdale will take the choice away from us. I don't see him staying at Arsenal for another year in this situation. So if he wants to leave, then sell him. Yeah, sell him and get someone else in. But listen, if we could keep both of them, I wouldn't mind. Here's Gabriel Magalhaes driving over the halfway line. Wissa doesn't want to chase him. Maybe he can't catch him. Here's Leandro Trossard. Pass slightly overhit. Trossard whips it in. Oh, volleyed over by Havertz. Doesn't get his leg over it to just keep it down. Great run by Gabriel Magalhaes. If I'm being incredibly harsh, he overhits that pass slightly. It's not a bad ball. It's not easy for Havertz. I think we can see, and I said this before, Havertz is not necessarily up front to go and score and score and score. He's kind of there for the nuisance value, for the link-up play, and for things like that. You know, he's the only thing that concerns me with Havertz up front is against better opposition, you're not going to get chance after chance, bro. That one-on-one that he had might be the only chance he gets all game. Even there, he gets thrown to the floor. The referee's telling him to get up. Rather than looking for the free kick, acknowledge, bro, I'm 6'3" here. There you go, Havertz wins the ball back, although they've got the ball now. So he needs to be a bit more aggressive. And his finishing needs to be a little bit more clinical. I know it's not easy. You know, when you're not a natural striker, natural goal scorer. Odegaard does well there, wins the ball back. Can he pick someone out? Trossard's there. Give it him. Trust him. Here's Trossard, 25 yards out. Thinks about the shot. Saka, but Ben White's the ball, bro. Here's Odegaard. Have a pop. This guy hates shooting. He will not shoot, Odegaard, man. And the cross is clear. Why does Odegaard refuse to shoot? 25 yards out, on your left foot, in a little bit of space, and he won't pull the trigger. Satori said, would you like Courtois at Arsenal? Yeah, definitely. Baller. I know he's been injured though, hasn't he, for a while. Here's Declan Rice, left-hand side. And that's a poor cross. Is that a goal kick or a throw-in? Yeah, well, listen. We're winning. That's what matters. I still don't think... I think we've got to lift it a bit more. I think people have to lift it. I'm looking through the team here, especially in the attack. Saka not doing much. Trossard's not doing much. Havertz not doing much. The front three really are not playing that great. I think Odegaard, Jorginho and Rice are all doing well. Apart from Odegaard doesn't want to shoot, which is annoying because you think about the Tottenham goal last season away from home, Newcastle away from home. The guy can shoot. Wow. Jeez, Saliba has wiped out Wissa there. I always worry when I see them ones because the arm's out. Sometimes VAR overreact to things like that. I think Wissa, he'll get up, so we should be all right. But 3 minutes added on. Been a bit of a flat first half, if I'm being honest. I think Arsenal have to do more than this. There's a little break in play here. Wissa's on the floor. Caught the arm of William Saliba. I don't know if the referee's given a free kick. Ashley Clifton said, I'm not happy with 1-0. I can sense nerves. 1-0 is nerve-wracking. When you know that the stakes are high, bro, and you're winning 1-0, also they're a team that have got 2 players up front. You need something else. Well, I mean, Wissa's back up. This game, we're going to need something off the bench, I think. You know, the team looks a little bit flat. And I think, you know, when you got people like Gabriel Jesus, maybe Thomas Partey, maybe Smith Rowe on the bench, I think you're going to have to use the bench, which is the whole point of it. Again, another long ball, and Brentford player takes a whack in the face. I think they're trying to get onto Havertz. He leads with... Oof. Honestly, you've got to be careful with them, you know. They get checked on VAR. you can get sent off for that. Honestly, you know what I mean? You got to be, when you jump and lead with the arm and catch them with the forearm or the elbow. I mean, the ref's got his card out. The physio's being called on it. I don't know who. I think Havertz might have been booked. Kai Havertz gets a yellow card. 7 yellow cards this season. And, you know, all of a sudden, you're looking at the Havertz performance going, missed a big chance. You know, is the nuisance value enough? I don't know. I think days like this are probably where you will have to bring out, you know, Gabriel Jesus. You will need the natural striker up there. I think the ref has reacted on the way the Brentford players got around him, you know. I don't actually think there's any intent from Havertz, but it looks bad in slow motion. You know, he's led with the arm and caught him, but is what it is, man. Nervy first half. Not in terms of Brentford having a lot of chances, just purely in terms of we're not creating a lot at all. And we're going to get this performance a lot from the opposition. When you look at the fixture list and you look at some of the games that we've got between now and the end of the season, there's a break in play here. The lad's getting treatment on the floor for the whack in the face. Arsenal are going to have a lot of games against teams who are going to come to the Emirates and go, we're going to put players behind the ball. I mean, Luton at home. You've got Bournemouth at home. You've got Everton at home. Teams like that, they're not going to come to the Emirates and just try and attack us. So there'll be a break in play. There was 3 minutes added on. We're already over the 3 minutes. But because of that injury, I think they'll maybe add another minute or two. These Brentford boys can't push us around now. Yeah, I think with Rice, with Gabriel Saliba, we've got a bit more power there now. Saka, what on earth is that? Oh, he's got away with that, mate. I'm not sure he meant that. I actually think quietly Saka has not been great either today. You cannot volley the ball just across the pitch. It hits the Brentford player and then goes to our players. Very lucky there. I'll be nervous if it's not 2-0 by the 60th minute and then Mope comes on. He'll wind us up. I'm nervous at 1-0. It's Ramsdale! I have never seen anything like it in my life. Send this fraud back to Sheffield United. Sub him off, Arteta! Sub him off! 1-1, the worst goal you've ever seen in your life. That is match fixing. He's controlled the ball, held on to it. Wissa closes him down. He kicks it straight off him in the back of the net. Kicked! What are you doing? No words. No words. No explanation. Craziest goal. This fraud's come back in. Worst goal. Why? I need to see betting accounts. Check his betting accounts. What is that, Ramsdale? And here we go, people. And here we go. This is the Arsenal we all know. Shocking. And all of a sudden, it's 1-1. And I said it. People telling me stay calm. We're not playing well. That is pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Why does he not just clear the damn ball? What's he waiting so long for? You can see the guy's pressing you. You're right. Bro said, what? You want to sell me, yeah? Half time. Ramsdale said, you want to drop me for Raya, yeah? Watch this. Half time. Wow. 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 Don't you dare do this. Don't. Honestly, Arsenal, don't you... I feel for Ramsdale now. He's walking off. But I mean, if they do this, are you actually like Are you actually going to try and throw the Premier League title away on a Saturday evening in March before the international break? Like, are they actually going to do this to us? And see what I mean? Havertz one-on-one with the goalkeeper, chipping it wide. The man said, "What? You think you can drop me for David Raya for a whole season, and then dash me back in for one game?" Man said, "Watch this. You better all that." And then after this, he'll never play for us again. He'll go sign for Chelsea or Newcastle or someone. This is crazy. I can't believe what I've just seen. I can't believe, like, you can't watch that in the Premier League. Why does he not kick the ball? I'm going to rewind it. I've got no idea why he takes so long to clear the ball. It's just so Arsenal, that goal, innit? It's so Arsenal. Senseless. Look at this. I'm watching it now. Oh, my. Touch it and kick it. What you... do you know what he does, right? He touches it. Then he does like 3 little steps to get himself ready to kick it. And in that time, Wissa's there. And he kicks it. Even when it hits him, it's like he turns around and just goes, "Oh, yeah, it looks like it's going in." Oh. He's lost his smile, people. His dad said he's lost his smile. That is absolutely unbelievable. But do you know what? I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. On one hand, you get yourself in a situation where a guy is your number one goalkeeper. His belief is sky high. You drop him in the summer, bring in another goalkeeper. He takes his place. He's sat down for month after month after month, doing nothing. Head loss, can't get a kick. Knows he's probably got to leave in the summer. Knows he's not going to play for England at the Euros because Pickford's playing. You throw him back in for a big game. He's nervous. He makes a mistake. It's a horrendous mistake. It's kind of like, you know, am I that surprised that he's made that mistake in a way? It was kind of set up. We said it in the preview on Friday. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Ramsdale, you know, he's going to be nervous. But what Ramsdale's got to take on board himself is do the basics well, bro. If they smash one in the top corner and you can't reach it, we'll take that. Bro, you've had the ball passed back to you. The guy's pressing you. You can see him. What are you doing? Man's like, just smash the ball up the pitch. If I'm Ramsdale, I'm not taking any chances. Anytime the ball's near me, it's going. I'm launching it. It's absolutely shocking all round. It's shocking all round, I'm afraid. And Ramsdale's got to hold it, to be honest. Even if he is nervous. You know, I watched Kelleher come in for Liverpool the other day. He looked absolutely brilliant. And he's not as established as Aaron Ramsdale. So, no, listen, people in the chat, I'm not blaming Arteta. I'm saying let's factually look at it. The guy's hardly kicked a ball. We've thrown him in for a massive game. Nerves are always going to be there. He's had an absolute stinker, and it's on him. Alberto said, "Get me David Raya back ASAP." We got to deal with if today doesn't go right, we're done, in my opinion. Concept told you I was nervous. Ramsdale creates anxiety. Big up Concept. Jorge, no need. A 49th minute, kick the ball out. Just smash it up the pitch. What are you playing at? David Trossard is playing drunk. Jesus in and we need a 9. See all them conversation. Do we need a striker? Of course we do. Let me get the halftime tweet out. Nervy first half. And a shocking mistake. Front three not clicking for me. Get Jesus on. I don't like this performance. Crazy thing is, Gabriel needs to come off because we can't go to City without him. Why play back to a keeper who now hasn't kicked the ball? You know what, Alfred? I'll be honest. he's not that much of a liability that a centre-back should look at him and go, I can't pass the ball back to him. You know, he's not a 17-year-old making his debut who's a nervous wreck. You know, he's an established England international who's played 2 full seasons at Arsenal. Saliba or Gabriel, whoever it was, they needed to pass the ball back to him. You know, that mistake has got to lay at the feet of the goalkeeper. He should have just whacked it. El said Ramsdale sabotaged us. Stranger things have happened. Babatunde, this is why Rambo, concentration. Told you, man, that guy drinks too many Red Bulls before the game. He's too hyper. HR, this is going to haunt us second half. Ramsdale gives me a heart attack. We need Jesus for Trossard. Shocking. Wama said, we sort of deserved that. Should be 3-0 up. Classic Arsenal. Same old for 20 years. Marco, Cole Hines, sub at half-time. We will be there. The Dubai Cup hero. White Glove said, should have played Ramsdale second half v Sheffield. I think he could have got 20 minutes at least, got a bit of the cobwebs off. George, lack of concentration, main reason we bought Morea. I mean, I'm looking here. We can't blame Gabriel there. He's got to be. He even makes an angle. He could have given it him back. He can give the ball to Saliba. Saliba's at the corner of the penalty area. What? The more you watch that, the worse it gets. Touch. Give it Saliba. Give it Saliba. Or just smash it. Oh, I can't watch it. I actually can't watch it. It's hurting my eyes. Carly's on a wage. Let him come on and earn it. He's there for work experience. Sniper, sorry, but that's unforgivable. Bees have done nothing. We've been stung by the bees. Jorge, not a team problem. That's individual stupidity. Says Jorge. Huncho, bring on Hein. And Rue said, I'm subbing him at half-time. Heim's time to shine. The problem you've got now, what sort of mental mind state is Aaron Ramsdale going to be in the second half? Like, what do we think now? Like, is he strong enough mentally now to brush that off and come out and have a good second half? I think he's got to show some serious nerves in this second half. Serious nerves. We're 1-1 in the title race. Our goalkeeper's had an absolute shocker. He needs to show some serious nerves in this second half. Like, what happens if the ball gets passed back to him again? They're going to press him. What happens when they put corners in? They're going to get around him. You know, I'm nervous. He's not going to bring Hein on. I don't think he's about that life. Man's sending me a picture of a bee. They need to relax. Honestly, listen, let me stay calm. Need a moment. Woosa. Woosa. I know there's a new Bad Boys coming out, right? So, you know, Woosa, Martin Lawrence. We need to Woosa people. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Short half-time meditation. Trust me, this will help. I've got to stay calm. This is what Arsenal do to you, man. It's Saturday. I'm trying to have a nice Saturday night. Enjoy my weekend. Watch City, Liverpool. I'm letting you know, we don't win this game. Liverpool Man City watch along is cancelled. Arsenal therapy is a 3-hour special. The weekend's mashed up. Everything's all over the place. Please don't do this. I'm telling you, bro. Pressure points. Take a breather. Let's just scrape. I said 3-1 in the first half, right? So ultimately, Ramsdale's just doing that to make the scoreline correct. It's mad. We're going to need some more red stripe. We need a whole crate. I just love doing that now. I actually might need a red stripe. Lamin said, how am I supposed to trust a guy who at any given time can decide to play with pigeons? I got the R&B playlist loading. This is giving therapy for. I mean, this is Ray J outside in the rain saying one more wish. You know, it don't feel good right now. Vegas Gunner, we are always one something away from, what's that? SN? From disaster. And Ramsdale is a repeat offender, letting stupid goals in last season. Not surprised. And Kartik said Ramsdale is the Nketiah of goalkeepers, just cut his value in half. I mean, he's probably just cost himself a move to a top-level club. Instead of him probably maybe going to a bigger side, there was being linked with Bayern Munich and Chelsea and Newcastle. You know, I think Wolves tried to sign him in January. He's probably just signed for Wolves doing that. Because you ain't going Chelsea doing things like that, and you're definitely not going Bayern Munich. They'll be calling you a Scheisenhausen before you land in the airport, bro. So, do you know what I mean? Listen, Snake Eye said he needs to go. He has had nothing to do all game. Gifts the bees a goal of his stupidity. Karma, we will win. Jesus for Trossard. I mean, that's the equivalent of a striker missing an open goal from 6 yards under no pressure and putting it over. Like, it's unforgivable. There's mistakes you can accept in football. You can't forgive that. The problem you've got now, that group have got to lift his spirits. Because can you imagine how he's feeling right now? And I know nobody right now has any sympathy for him. But the reality is, no matter what we all think, we need that guy to perform for the next 45 minutes. Otherwise, we could be sitting here by 7:30 going, title's over. Do you know what I mean? So, is he going to bring Hein on at half-time? He's not. He's not going to do that. I don't even think he's going to take Trossard off because I don't think any of the Arsenal front three have played well today. I just want to take the conversation away from Ramsdale for a minute because obviously it's all about him. He's had an absolute stinker. Havertz, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, chips it wide, should score. Saka's had a couple good crosses, but in general, been a bit wasteful. Trossard, for me, has been frustrating. At times, he's lacked the pace to get away. He's made the wrong decision, got caught on the ball. So I think Arteta's got to earn his money. You know, you're not getting $8.5 million for nothing, bro. I would be bringing on Gabriel Jesus at half-time. To be honest, I'd be putting him on now. But I doubt the manager will make a change. Mo said, big up Big C, been a while. Man just made Arteta's decision way more easier. That was a dumb move. Check the replay. There was no pigeons around. I don't know what Ramsdale was doing. Anthony said, if we draw today, I'm done watching Arsenal for the rest of the season. Tired of stupid mistakes. O'Malley said, Ramsdale is a Hollywood player. Everything has to be over the top. Saves past celebration. Been trying that long Hollywood ball all game. Yep, should have just smashed it. Nothing glamorous. Just get rid of it. Get us in at half-time. And have your Lucozade and some Jaffa cakes. So instead, he wants to touch it. He's probably trying to zing it out to one of the wingers. Jorge, if you are Arteta, what do you say at half-time? What I would say and what what Arteta would say are two different things. I won't tell you what I would say because I don't want the YouTube channel to be in jeopardy. But if you're Arteta, I'm being honest. You've got to give him a firm word that what you're doing is unacceptable. But you've got to actually probably put your arm around him and say, listen, we need you, bro. You've got to let that go. Do you know what I mean? Let it go. Let it go. You won't be an Arsenal player anymore. Let it go. Let it go. You're going out that door. Let me stop. It's Saturday. I'm singing Frozen. Something ain't right. You know, I'm trying to stay calm here, but you got to put your arm around him. You got to put your arm around him and say, listen, it's a bad one, but we need you. What you can't do now, if he goes out there and his head's gone, his confidence is finished, and they shoot and the first shot goes through his arms, the titles disappear. We need 45 minutes from the guy. I said we need 10 games from Partey. We need 45 more minutes from Aaron Ramsdale. Whether we like it or not, Hein is not coming on. He isn't going to come on. Listen, people, hit the like button. Hit the like button. There's 5,850 of you in the chat. And somehow we're on 1,500 likes, which is an absolute disgrace. It's a disgrace, guys. We should be on 3,000 likes already with that many people in. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're on a roller coaster here, people. We are on a roller coaster. I turned up today. Brentford, I said it'll be a tricky game, but we'll win it 3-0. I'm already thinking about Porto. We're on a roller coaster, people, and you have not got zip-up pockets, and your phone is hanging out, and you're about to go on the loop and go upside down, people. This is shaky. The players are back on the pitch. Ramsdale is on. Doesn't look like we've made any changes. This team, it's a big half. It's a big half. Alfred said, been saying it for 2 years. Saka gets the stats. Martinelli is the engine to our attack. People talking about him not scoring. There's the reason of a score. He spreads the field. Phil said, why does Arteta really do half-time subs? I don't know why, because Pep does it. Ghosted said, when your keeper is scoring more than you... Front three, it might be a truckload of red stripe. Second half underway, people. Massive 45 minutes for this football club. We could be out of a title race if this doesn't go right, which is not a nice thought. MT said, big ups, Big C, rooted for Rami, but he's got to go. Raya is the presence we need. No matter what we all think, we need 45 minutes from him. Concept, sing-along sessions back in business, new channel setting. Sure sings. Big up Concept. Come on, Rambo. 45 minutes. We can talk afterwards. We need 45. Look at Tross. He's kicking the ball in his own face. He's absolutely steaming. Trossard should get taken off. Havertz hasn't played well either. Them two are not playing well. We need 45 minutes from Ramsdale. Here's Declan Rice. Good ball in. Saka. Odegaard on his right foot. The shot is high and not very good. Gary said Brentford will come out in the second half with their towels up with bags of confidence after scoring. Listen, you go in at half time. Psychologically, you're 1 goal down and you get a goal in added on time. All of a sudden, Brentford will feel like they're winning this game. At half-time. They're in a terrible run of form. And all of a sudden it's 1-1 and we've got a nervous goalkeeper. They're going to go for us in this half. Saliba will now babysit exactly what Henri said. This 45 minutes going to tell you everything you need to know about this team. Whether they've learnt from last season or whether they're still fragile. Here's Saka, right-hand side. Finds Ben White. Odegaard, corner of the penalty area. Saka, Jorginho was on. I think he should have moved it quicker. Odegaard and Saka playing 1-2s in the tightest space, man. You might need to go elsewhere. This 45 minutes will tell everybody what this Arsenal team is. They grind out a win. We just say, we didn't play great. We got the 3 points and we keep it moving. You draw or lose this game, you're not about that life. You're the same team you was last season. Doesn't matter how many teams you beat 5-0. You've got to keep winning. Here's Saka. Whips it in. Come on. Attack that back post, Trossard. Here's Kivior. He needs a bit of width. Trossard. We got to move the ball quicker. Just nick the win. That's all we got to do. I'm still sticking by 3-1. I'm convinced that first 45 minutes will wear this Brentford team down. Here's Saka, corner of the penalty area. Finds Odegaard. Still doesn't want to shoot. Trossard. Saka. Oh, it's poor. It's over the bar. I'm telling you. I am telling you, people, this front three has to step up. I keep saying it. The front three have got to step up today. You don't have the pace of Martinelli. So the dynamics are different. Got to improve Saka. That's not a good enough shot. But listen, let's keep going. We'll win this game. Gabriel Jesus, for me, has to come on in this match. We need his energy. The front line are not at it. Battle there. Saliba and Ivan Toney. Referee says no free kick. Arsenal have the ball back. Listen, I'm with every single one of you on Ramsdale, but whether we like it or not, I mean, he's on the ball now. We need a good 45 minutes of football from him. Smashes it long this time. Should have done it last time. Looking for Havertz. Wins the header. I can't believe we're in this situation. Oh, Jorginho puts it out for a throw. I'm telling you, while it's 1-1, this game is going to fly by. You're going to check the minutes and see how quick this game goes. We are under pressure. Long ball. I don't like this. They're 2v2. Tony, drop down to Wissa. Edge of the penalty area. Wissa turns. Wissa shoots. It's deflected. Goes out for a corner. We look nervous, man. I do not like that. Look at this again. Ball in the air. Watch what Tony does. Gives him a little nudge before it lands. Didn't I tell you that first half? Coach said to me, give a player a nudge while he's in the air. His balance will go, then you win the ball. Ivan Toney runs over to Saliba. Saliba's going to win the header. Gives him a nudge. Wissa gets the knockdown. Shots deflected. Corner. Now you've got a goalkeeper. Look, they've got 4 players around Ramsdale. You think Ramsdale's coming out to catch this? He is going to be stuck in treacle on that goal line. This defence needs to win this header. This is nerve-wracking, people, I'm telling you. In-swinging corner, whipped in. Ramsdale, oh, he's flapping at it. Comes out, shot, it goes wide. Oh, my days. What is this? What are you lot doing? What's Ramsdale? Why are you not jumping properly, bro? Saliba's jumping higher. I never understand how a goalkeeper with his arm at full stretch and jumping is not higher than a guy that's heading the ball. Oh, they're playing short. Here's Ramsdale. Please just whack it. He does whack it this time. Havertz, you're not even looking at the ball, bro. You didn't foul him. Come on, Saka. We could move the ball, man. Pass. Here's Georgine Kivior. Trossard, I'm convinced, has got to get wider. We've got no width. Finds Saka. Crossing situation. Whips it in corner. Come on. Come on, Arsenal. This is, oh, man. I tell you what, we're going to have, it's going to be a long season. It's going to be a long season, but boy, we have got to win this game. I'm already getting messages. They're all waiting. Come on, Arsenal. Watch this. I'm calling it now. Gabriel header. Flick on. Watch this. Somebody at Cello's just put it. Magalhaes header. There's a little break in play. Ben White and the defender are wrestling. Watch this. Declan Rice in swinger. Magalhaes flick on 2-1. I'm calling it. Here we go. Deckers, Whippers, Beckham. Oh, it's blocked. It's a poor corner. Rebound. We'll still do it on the rebound. Deckers. Brilliant play. Go on. Give it Odegaard. Go on. Trossard's in. What is that? Oh, no. Corner. Come on. Arsenal. 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 Come on. We need this, people. I'm hyped. I thought this was just a calm game on a Saturday night. It's turning into an absolute monster game out of nowhere. Cliff said Rambo should have played the full match last week. Perfect match to shake the cobwebs. If the front three failed to score, Rambo will be blamed. Yeah, good point. In-swinging corner. Bukayo Saka to take it. Come on. I'm calling it again. Magalhaes header. Oh, the refs. There's a break in play again. Ben White and this guy are having a full-on wrestling match with each other. Roller coaster settings, people. This is Fort Park. This is Disney World. This is Alton Towers. This is a roller coaster. I expected a nice, quiet game on Saturday night. And, no, we're here again. Can Arsenal score from the corner? I'm still calling it. Magalhaes header. Watch this. Saka to take it. Is his delivery as good as the ones that Rice has been putting in? There's so many players wrestling each other. It's unbelievable. Here we go. Whipped in, headed away. Why is he getting a free header? Odegaard shoots. It's blocked and they clear it. Come on, come on, come on. Saka. Saliba on the over. Big Saliba. Saliba sits him down. Saliba stands it up. Corner. Come on! Arsenal! Arsenal! Good play by Saliba. Let's do this, people. I'm telling you. Nobody said it was going to be easy. This is going to be a long title race. But listen, I say title race. If you don't win this game, the title race is luck off. No biscuit talks today. I do love caramel digestives, though. Dip them in milk. The caramel goes all soft. Unbelievable. We'll talk about that maybe tomorrow. But anyway, here we go. Watch this Gabriel header. Ball whipped in. Headed away. It was Gabriel attacking it. He's give a free kick to them. Oh, they're going to time waste. Don't do this to us, please. Don't. Now there's a break in play. I'm actually like going to take in what's happening. Like, just don't do this to us. We can't have this. This was one of them ones people were saying at the start, just tick it off. Just tick it off the list. Why are we turning this into like an end of season? Can you win the game? Like, you're supposed to just roll these. I was saying, yeah, man, we'll take Saka off after 30 with 30 minutes to go. Nobody, you ain't. Let's see how brave Arteta is. You don't even need to be brave. Gabriel Jesus should be coming on. You should be making changes. This team, this front three is not playing well. Saka, Havertz and Trossard are not playing well. Look at that, bro. You backed out of the challenge, Havertz! Oh! Oh my God, Ivan Toney nearly lobbed Ramsdale from 40 yards. Oh my days, it was nearly Sporting Lisbon. I can't believe he hit that. What kind of techers is that? Nice, technique's wild. The technique is wild. How are you hitting a half volley on your weaker foot? Oh my days, Ramsdale nearly got lobbed from 40 yards. Get Toney to Arsenal. Are you seeing that technique? Man's shooting half volley from 40 yards on his weaker foot. What is Ramsdale doing out there? He's trying to throw this game. They got 5 players around him. I just can't watch this. I can't believe what they're doing. What? Ramsdale ain't coming for this. In swinging corner. You got to get it. Well done, Rambo. Get up. Get up, Rambo. Get up. What are you hanging on the floor for? Trying to get him a yellow card. We need a break. This game's driving me insane. We're turning it into Bournemouth for no reason. Here's Havertz. Find Saka. Saka's done him. Saka's done him. Saka, where are you? No! Kivior. Rubbish. Rubbish. Been saying it all game. Trossard back post. Kivior's cross is terrible. Whole season. Why are we playing like this? I just don't get it. Look, given away. Toney wins the free kick. No, ref says no. Well done. Come on. Come on, Trossard. Come on. Come on, Bossard. Pass. Deckers, what you got? Oh, we've been slowed down. We're missing Martinelli's pace so much. He would have been running like a madman there. It's Gabriel Magalhaes. We're not shooting enough. There's Kivior. Don't force it, bro. Jorginho. Here's Rice. Have a pop. Shoot. Yes. Kivior. Oh, nearly an own goal. Goes out for a corner. Come on, we'll get him. We'll get him, I'm telling you. Keep throwing the jab. And then we get the check hook. Floyd Mayweather, the check hook on Ricky Hatton. Keep throwing the jab, I'm telling you. Keep landing it. Kivior whips it in. It's not a bad ball. The guy nearly slices it into his own goal. We're going to get him. We're going to get him. Smith Rowe, Jesus, get them two on. I'd take Trossard and Havertz off. In swinging corner. We will get the Magalhaes header. Here's Declan Rice, in swinger. We will get the Magalhaes header. We won't get the Magalhaes header. Don't you dare give a free kick. That's a corner. Magalhaes. Hey, Gabby, don't react, mate. You're on a yellow. If he gets suspended for Man City, we're in all sorts of trouble. It's a corner to Arsenal. Come on, man. I mean, VAR check, man. He's given what? What's he given? Oh, he's given a corner. He's actually wrestling Gabriel to the floor there. Come on. We will get the Magalhaes header. I've said it about 4 times. It's on the way. They're just wrestling our players to the floor. Saka in swinging corner. It's high. It's in the air. It's Magalhaes. Oh, cleared off the line. It was there. It hits the defender and the goalkeeper collects it. Great run, Magalhaes. He's too quick for him, too strong. Bang! Oh, do you know what? I think he should score that. Saliba's got him in a headlock. Maybe I'm being harsh. That's one of them that can easily hit the defender and go in as well. Here come Arsenal again. Come on. Keep throwing the jab. Here we go. Odegaard. Byline. Crossed in. Corner. Come on! Come on! Come on, lads. Let's go! Arsenal! Arsenal! Come on, man. Let's do this. We're going to beat them. We're going to win. We're winning this game. There's no way Brentford can stop us doing this for half an hour. The guy's got both arms around Saliba. And he's... Come on, Magalhaes. Come on, Magalhaes. Here we go. Declan Rice blocked by Ivan Toney. Brentford on the break. No Jorginho. It's turning into a good game. Here's Aaron Ramsdale. Kicks it long this time. Looking for Kivior. Ref! Ref! Trossard has been awful today. Trossard and Havertz and Saka, in my opinion, have been awful. Especially Havertz and Trossard. Trossard is not good today at all. He's such a flip of the coin. Some weeks you're like, oh my God, techie baller. You know, he's like a Haleb or Arshavin. And then next week he just looks drunk. Big up JJ's in the stadium. Hey, bro. I bet the atmosphere, I bet there's some tension in that ground. He's Trossard today, honestly. And Havertz needs to come off as well. Please, Arteta, make some subs. If he waits too long, it could cost us. I think we need some energy. I would definitely bring on maybe Smith Rowe or even Nelson for the pace. Oh my God. Wow, Tony won the flick on. We cleared it. I'd bring on Jesus and ESR or Jesus and Nelson. Throw into Brentford. Brentford will just slow the game down. I cannot believe what I'm watching here. Make sure you get the likes up. Nearly 5,000 of you in the chat. Ball whipped in, headed away. And Arsenal, can we hit them on the break? Here's Trossard. Rice, you're going to get clattered, bro. You lost it. Lift your head up. You've got to pick a pass. Can't just run. Here's Ivan Toney. Great tackle, Gabriel Magalhaes. I'm telling you now, we're lopsided because Saka's wide on that side, but Trossard's narrow. So you're not making the pitch big enough, so there ain't enough space. Saka could be in! Saka right foot! Oh, he's forced backwards. Great defending. Odegaard, shoot! Crossed in. He doesn't want to shoot. That guy will never shoot. Arsenal are appealing for a penalty. Here's Jorginho. Will we get a VAR check? Why does Odegaard refuse to shoot? What are you doing, Havertz? Why is he just letting that go over his head? There's a VAR check for a penalty. Please, just wrestle him to the floor. That's a penalty. Nah, man, I want a penalty for that. I don't care how soft it is. He grabs Trossard around the neck. I want to hear what the commentator... That's a foul. Come on, man. You get free kicks for them in the middle of the pitch. Checks complete. They never give us penalties for that. Oh, my. I can't believe it. Mikel, make some changes. I see no changes. 2-pack settings. You've begged for the bench. You've got it. HR, Ramsdale makes Karius look like Khan. Bro, he makes Runarsson look like Buffon, bruv. I think that could have been a pen, I'll be honest. But for some reason, we don't get pens for them. Look at this. Look, Havertz, mate. You're not even up front. You're useless today. Rubbish. Get Havertz and Trossard off. They have been awful today. And listen, Saka hasn't been no better. But we know Saka will stay on. Here's Ivan Toney. Corner of the area. Stands it up. Ramsdale collects it. Come on. Here's Jorginho. 27 minutes to go. I told you this game's going to fly by. Here's Saka. Come on! Drive at him. Go on, Bakayo. Pull the trigger. You've hit it straight at him. Got to try and curl it at least. Is Odegaard going to shoot in this game? Because all I see that guy do is cross and pass. Look at the other side of the pitch. You need Trossard to get wide. Make the pitch bigger. He's too narrow. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy what I'm watching. I never expected to be watching a game like this. Could have been a penalty, but you can't rely on referees and VAR. Do the job yourself. That is always my thing. But yeah, maybe it could have been. Ben White gives it away, man. Keep it in. Saka keeps it in. Right-hand side. Jorginho. It's also tight and there's no space. Saka's got 2 or 3 players on him. The space is this side, but Trossard, that's a better position, Trossard. Come on. Come on. Odegaard, good ball into Havertz. Heavy touch, referee! Give us a shameless penalty! Havertz going to get sent off for diving. Havertz has dived. If Havertz gets sent off for diving, oh, Havertz, you scumbag if you've dived. Oh, no. Oh, no, they're doing a VAR check. If Havertz has dived, they might send him off. I mean, it's one of them where you force the contact. It's not a penalty. No. Luckily, they're not going to give him a yellow card because he makes the contact. He makes his leg hit the defender's leg. They've given no penalty. He's not given a second yellow card. Honestly, if that scumbag would have got sent off and cost us this, you lucky man, mate. You lucky man. And he knows as well, you should have stayed on your feet. That's cowardly behaviour. Cowardly, man. I don't respect that. He should have stood up and gone past him and tried to cross it or shoot. You're begging a penalty. Get him off. 25 minutes to go and our manager has not made one substitution. When you've got a bench of that quality, you've got Jesus and another Brentford player on the floor. Don't blow the whistle, ref. It ain't a head injury. Come on! Come on! Capitalise! Here's Trossard. Pass! Give it to Declan Rice! Are you drunk? What's that? Come on, Odegaard. Are you ever going to shoot? Pass! Somebody shoot! Come on, here we go. Kivior, left-hand side of the area. Oh! Trossard is rubbish! What kind of first touch is that? How is Havertz and Trossard still on this football pitch? SM said, Curtis, my pressure can't take this. Brother, if they lose or draw this game, I give up on Arsenal for this season. I'm done. Arteta, stop moaning. They're gonna time waste, man. Stop acting like you don't understand. Their goalkeepers kick the ball out of play because they've got a player down injured. Now, the thing is, are Arsenal going to give the ball back? We can't complain, man. They're a relegation-threatened team. They're going to do that. Marco said, Arteta, new contract. Yeah, I said it, didn't I, bro? I said it. And people was in the... I said, no, the man ain't won nothing outside the FA Cup. Why are we giving him a new contract? But hopefully we win this game. Gabriel Jesus is coming on, I think. Yeah, Gabriel Jesus. I mean, you should have done it 10 minutes ago. But Jesus is coming on. Let's see who he takes. He'll take Trossard off, 100%. But Havertz on a yellow card and diving. Listen, and somebody said there, yeah, go down for the penalty. But the guy, you can't trick VAR. There's got to be a genuine attempt and you've been fouled. The guy literally moved his leg back and Havertz initiated the contact. You ain't going to get penalties like that with VAR. He'll take off Trossard, I reckon. Unless he takes Havertz off. Oh my God. Oh my God. What are you doing, Saliba? Gets away with it. Here's Declan Rice. Trossard out wide. Come on. Restore the faith. Give us Bossard, not Drossard. Kivior, left foot, whips it into the back post. He overhits it. Saka has to recover it. He goes out for a throw-in. Can't believe what's going on here. 22 minutes ago. I told you this half's going to fly by, didn't I? Hit the like button, people. Subscribe. We're in pain here. I told you it was a roller coaster of emotion. Saka whips it in. Rice with a poor touch. Brentford are on the break. Don't foul him. No! Free kick. Free kick to Brentford. Tony just wins the free kick. I tell you, we need a striker. Jesus, please come and rescue us. He should be making 2 or 3 changes, not 1. Who's he taking off? He'll just take Trossard off. It's the easiest sub to make. He's been awful. Jorginho off. I don't mind that. I respect that. Put Trossard next to Odegaard, attacking midfield. No, put Havertz next to Odegaard, attacking midfield. Trossard left, Jesus up front. I would still take Trossard off on the left. He's been awful. I'd rather see Smith Rowe or Nelson. Somebody just said stop being negative. Bro, we're 21 minutes away from being out the title race. We're drawing 1-1 with Brentford at home. I'm not sure what you want me to do right now. Like I can sing you a song if that's going to help improve the mood a little bit. But N said we are going to win. Curtis, you're the best watch along. Pure info and great commentary. Big up yourself, bro. I always say I'm a reflection of the team. We're drawing with Brentford. I said I hope we win. I think we will, but we're not playing well. And I expected more than one change. I thought he was going to make a couple. But it's a throw into Brentford. 20 minutes to go. I can't believe how quick this half's gone. Put into the penalty. He's unmarked. Ramsdale tips it over. Got to be offside there, surely. Oh my God, I think he was onside. That could have been title race over. Cross to the back post. Free header. No one marking him. Ramsdale tips it over. Don't worry though, Kurt. Don't be negative, Kurt. Don't be negative. No, I'll sing you a song. I'll sing you all a song. Cheer up the mood, yeah? This is ridiculous. Corner to Brentford. They're looking more likely to score than us. I can't believe what I'm watching. I really, truly can't believe what I'm watching. Corner to Brentford. Whipped in, flicked on at the near post. Goes all the way across. Brentford still have it. Back post. Up against Saliba. He slips Saliba. It's a throw-in to Brentford. Oh my days. 5,000 of you in the chat. 6,000 of you in the chat. This is unbelievable. Yeah, the ops will troll in the chat. I get it. I get it. Brentford. Sing heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me. And oh my days. This is the Truman Show in real life. Long throw, up in the air. They still have it, Brentford. Whipped into the back post. Ramsdale comes, he collects it. Come on, ref, whistle, grab. Get up, Ramsdale! We don't care about the yellow card. Ramsdale's laying on the floor, thinking, let me get him booked. Wissa gets a yellow. I don't know what people want from me right now. 18 minutes until our title race ends unless we score. I don't care even if a point. Yeah, the point takes a second. Not interested. Lock it off. You can't beat Brentford at home. You ain't beating Man City away. You ain't beating, you ain't going to them grounds and winning the league. Lock it off. They have to find a way. Why have we only made one substitution when you've got a bench with Thomas Partey, with Smith Rowe? You could have even brought Zinchenko on for Kivior and got someone who's going to get on the ball. Long ball over the top. Tony. Come on! Come on! Come on, Odegaard. Slip it. Come on, Jesus. Run him. Run him. Come on, keep it in. Jesus, right-hand side. Up against Aguirre. Give us some Jogger Benito. Corner. Come on! Don't you dare ruin this weekend. They better not do this. Corner. Find a way. Meslek, big up, bro. Come on, you Gunners. You're right. Find a way. Don't you dare do this. The fans look nervous, man. In-swinging corner. Saka to take it. Come on. I've called that Gabriel Magalhaes header for the last 20 minutes. Saka whips it in near post, headed away. Comes out to Odegaard. Of course he won't shoot. Declan Rice off the bar! Declan Rice hits the crossbar and it goes over. Oh my days. It's just one of those days. It's just one of those days. Dry cry, even tears. Even my heart cries, but who cares? What a shot. Actually hits the corner. Like the actual corner of the post and the crossbar and goes out. Can you believe it? Oh my days. Oh, what is happening? What is happening here, people? Throw into Arsenal on the halfway line. I can't believe this guy isn't making substitutions. It's unbelievable. Anyone else think Raya looks like Teddy Bale? Can't see us getting any more. We need Ray and Nephew, not Red Stripe. Keep singing, make the mood better. Always rated Arsenal. Oh, people, what are we watching? What on earth are we? Where has this performance come from? Da Vinci said, big up Curtis in the community as a member. How many therapy sessions do you think we'll all need if we don't win? Rehab, bro. You have to live there for 3 months. Curtis Kalanji, yeah. Look, we're Gabriel Jesus actually on the wing, I think. Go on, Havertz, run him. Run him. Give us something. You've played like the donkey today, not the donkey. Here's Saka. I have not liked this Saka performance. Yes, free kick. Free kick to Arsenal. Good crossing position. Maslek said you couldn't Raya. Why couldn't Raya play? Obviously, he's on loan from Brentford. So in the Premier League, you're not allowed to play against the club that loans you out. You're allowed to in the Carabao Cup, but not in the league. So this is unbelievable. No fake scores, people. South London's finest, like he said, man. No fake scores. Don't ruin the experience. We're here, people. We got the most goals from set pieces in the Premier League. I can't believe how quick this half has gone. I said it. The half's going to fly by. 15 minutes plus time added on. Odegaard, in-swinging free kick. Can we score? He whips it in. The keeper takes out Saliba. Rice, great header. Havertz, we need Saliba to get off the floor. You're offside. Saka, put it in the mixer. They're too slow. They don't like crossing it, do they, Arsenal? I think Saliba's took a whack on the head, you know, from the keeper. I think he punched him. Oh, Saka. Corner. Saliba got hit in the head by the goalkeeper. This is unbelievable what I'm watching. I never for a second thought I would be watching this. 14 minutes to go. Now the goalkeeper's down. Goalkeeper just punched Saliba in the head. And he's saying he's injured. Look, Brentford making 2 changes. We're sitting there with all kinds of players on the bench. And this guy don't want to make a substitution outside of Jesus. Corner to Arsenal, in-swinger, come on. I'm saying it again. Gabriel Magalhaes header. Saka, we need a peach of a delivery here. We need this. Come on. Saka whips it in. It's headed away. And Brentford might get us on the break here. Odegaard, be strong. Something you don't... Is that a throw-in to them? It's a throw-in to Brentford, man. How was our corner led to their throw-in? And they're making subs. I need a... Mope's coming on. If he's... Oh, no. Oh, dear. I told you, this is the real-life Truman Show. People don't believe me. Someone's going to hop out the kitchen with a camera. Wissa's coming off. Of course he's going to walk off. What do they think he's going to do? Run off the pitch. Understand the game. They've done a number on us. They've done an absolute number on us so far. Is the keeper making save after save after save? Not really. Let's see. 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes, 10 seconds. Plus time added on. You might get 4 minutes. Altogether, you're probably looking at 15, 16 minutes. Ivan Toney with an unbelievable flick. Ramsdale comes out, does well. Surely he was offside. Trossard, man. He was offside. Ramsdale did well there. I thought Mope was one-on-one there. Big up my brother Thais in the chat. My bro, relax, man. Relax. He's a big Liverpool fan. He said if you don't... I'm getting messages off people already. The game ain't even finished. Calm, bro. Calm. We got this. We're doing it for excitement. Nelson and Zinchenko. This brother hates Smith Rowe, don't he? Listen, I'm glad we're making changes anyway. Trossard's off. Kivior must be Kivior. Trossard will surely go... Nelson goes left wing. Kivior comes off for Zinchenko. One last roll of the dice, people. Gabby said we are bottling it before it even began. Title race hasn't even really kicked into gear yet. And here we are saying we're hanging on in there. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. You know? But let's see. If we win in this next 10 minutes, we'll all feel a lot different. Ramsdale, that is an awful kick. Headed out for a throw-in. The time. Every time I look at the clock, it's like it's just flying by. 11 minutes to go. Here's Zinchenko. Keep the ball. Gabriel clips up the line. That's an awful pass. Goes out for a throw-in. 12 minutes to save our title challenge. Yeah, it's been a shocking performance. People in the first half were saying calm down. I said, no, we're playing bad. Don't think because we were winning 1-0 we were playing well. We weren't. It was a great header from Rice, good cross. The rest of it was bang average. This keeper hasn't even made that many saves. Tony flicks it on. Saliba finds Declan Rice. They need to calm down. For some reason, we're panicking, just kicking the ball away. Brentford have the ball back. Oh, it's Brentford's throw-in. They everything now. Every throw-in, they'll take an extra 10 seconds. Every corner, everything. This guy does not trust Smith Rowe one bit. Won't give him any game time. You know, Havertz has done nothing today. And ESR still can't get on. Man said weekend ruin. Bro, season. People will say, oh, you're only a point behind. Yo, trust me, you can't draw this game. You cannot draw this game. They have been in an awful run of form. 3 of their back 4 are out injured. We've been smashing teams left, right and centre. You cannot draw this game. It's impossible to think you're going to win the league if you draw this. 74% possession, but only 5 shots on target. Brentford have had 4 shots on target. We're not doing enough. Look, every time the ball goes near our player now, they've got a player on the floor getting treatment. It's a free kick to Arsenal, but the Brentford player is on the floor holding his face, getting treatment. There's nothing wrong with him. Oh, come on. SM said, you can't run therapy on your own. On Monday, we'll need a full psychiatric team. This is painful. Oh, bro. I can't, but they're showing you that Ivan Toney shot. Would have been, I can't believe he hit that. If Ramsdale is another 2 yards, 3 yards further forward, he gets lobbed from 40 yards. And we're 2-1 down. It's a great save. People, I told you at half-time we're on a roller coaster. I don't know what's going off. We are title pretenders, not contenders. Says HR. We're back underway, people. 8 minutes. Plus time added on. Zinchenko finds Reece Nelson. Good ball out wide. Ben White, come on. We need the energy. Cruz, hang on in there, my boy. We'll get there. Here's Saka. What is that, Bakayo? You have been horrendous. Forget all that world-class talk. You can't even play a simple 6-yard ball. We win the ball back. He's been awful today. But if you score the winner, I've always rated you. You're world-class. Here's Reece Nelson. We'll get there, man. We'll get there, people. Trust me. Believe. At full time, we might have a different convo. But while the game's going, we'll get there. They've got to add at least 6 minutes on. Havertz finds Gabriel Jesus. Here's Kai Havertz. Saka at the back post. Ben White. Saka, make the run. Why are you standing still? Ben White. Oh, he kicks it out of play. You lot are just weak. You don't deserve to win anything. You do not deserve anything. I need a drink. I'm drinking a fruit shoot. This is Cruz's fruit shoot. This is what you got me doing now. I'm drinking kids' drinks. Cheers, everyone. I wish it was a red stripe. It's just a fruit shoot. Because we're babies anyway. I might as well get some milk. I'm drinking fruit shoots. That's what you're doing to me. Pathetic. Come on. Come on, Nelson. Come on, Nelson. Go on, lad. Oh, he gets muscled. You've got to lift your head up, bro. Oh, I mean, it's a great tackle, but it's a goal kick. I told you, man, about 29. He'll cost us eventually, people. 1-on-1 with the keeper, chips it wide. You know, it would have been 2-0. Vincent said, big up C. 29's missed chance may cost us, plus Rambo. Another player on the floor. Another Brentford player on the floor. I can't believe what I'm watching. Oh dear, 6 minutes to go. It's been an awful game. Hey, leave my drinks alone. Hey, cheers, son. Fruit shoot. Win the therapy, dog. This performance is why Porto will knock us out on Tuesday. Listen, if we don't win this game, my enthusiasm for the whole season's all over the place. Gabriel finds Ramsdale. Come on. The thing that's annoying me is we're not even testing the goalkeeper. It's not like he's made save after save. We're going through the mud. Put the ball down, Ramsdale, and kick it. Look, he slipped over. The kick's awful. We're a joke. We are a joke. Nelson. Oh, Jesus. Come on, Odegaard. Where have you been? I haven't seen Odegaard in this second half. Here's Ben White. We need you lot now, lads. You lot want new contracts. You want to be called world class. Show us what you're about now. Ben White. Odegaard still doesn't want to shoot. You're still flicking the ball around. Shoot! Here's Ben White. Crossed in. Havertz! Yeah! Woo! Donkey! The donkey wins it for Arsenal! Woo! Yeah! Kai Havertz! Yeah! Vamos! I've always rated him! That donkey wins it for Arsenal! Woo! Kai Havertz! The donkey wins it! Yes! I told you we'd get there! I told you we'd get there, people! Yes! Havertz! I've always rated him! Oh my days, scenes! Heads it in. Goalkeeper gets his hand on it. Woo! People, oh my days. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. We're still in it. We're going to win the league. We're winning it. Cheers. Fruit shoots. Ah, yes. Ben White. What an assist. I'm shattered. I'm absolutely shattered. Oh, yes. I told you, believe, people. Believe. We will get the winner. Kai Havertz, you absolute beast. Heads it. Keeper gets a hand on it. Big up Lone Stars. HR said Liverpool's going to win the league. They will defeat City. City will win against us. They won't. Eat your humble pie. It's in the oven, Dwayne. Don't worry. It's cooking. Here come Brentford, though, whipped in. Ramsdale collects it. Jesus. LSU has gifted 5 Curtis Shaw TV memberships. Big up your damn self. Welcome to the 5 new members. We were always going to win. Just stay calm. Woosa, woosa. Home's fave gamer. We have always rated him. Big up yourself, bro. Big up Hype, who's gifted 5 to the community as well. 5 memberships. Big up. Appreciate that. Nelson, member for 14 months. Benny Beckham. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Can we get the free one that I predicted? Whoo! Damn, order has been restored. That was crazy. What a ball, Ben White. Don't sleep on Ben White. Double assist. Oh, yes. The world has ever seen, and it's Arsenal. Arsenal FC, we're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen. Come on! They wrote us off, didn't they? They said we were done. We're still there, people. We ain't going nowhere yet. Come on. Make Man City and Liverpool play. Whew. I still want another goal. Tomiyasu in the cup. Big up, bro. Who needs Tony with King Kai? Tony Mataron settings, people. Big up Tomiyasu, bro. Long time you come in and out of the chat, bro, then disappear for 6 months. Big up Zane. Big up man like King Kai Havertz. Green screen pending. Dwayne, Havertz has landed the minerals. It's unbelievable. Who'd have thought Havertz, you know? Phil, trust the process. Okay, I'll trust it today. I can't lie. Ziggy, 5 Curtis Shaw TV memberships. Big up yourself. What a ball, Benny Blanco. Big up SC Guna, 5 Curtis Shaw TV membership. Look at Rambo. Go on, Rambo, lad. You're still going, but go on. And big up Mohammed. Big up, bro. 20 Curtis Shaw TV memberships. Yo, Ramsdale's doing that to the Brentford fans. And you think I'm shameless. Man's doing that. But I respect it. I'm here for that kind of shamelessness. He's had a good second half, man. Give him some credit. Difficult you make a mistake like that. Jerome, we got a steal in Kai. Man's worth 150 million. We're shameless, man. Garbo, I go into the kitchen to take my pizza out the oven. What did I miss? Kai Havertz, my friend. Oh, dear. Free kick to Arsenal. Let's just get the third. And Odegaard whips in. It's not a great delivery. Arsenal asking for a penalty. Gabriel Magalhaes. There's a VAR check for a penalty. Come on, let's make it 3-1. Are they doing a VAR check? I think they are. Look, he's pulling Gabriel's shirt. He's been doing that all game, but they won't give you penalties for that. They just won't give you a penalty for that. How long did that? 7 minutes added on. Now I don't want no time added on. Sebs, what a good game. What a game, good old Arsenal. They're doing a VAR check. I don't think we're going to get a... Oh, they are having a proper check. He's grabbed him about 4 times today. He's not even looking at the ball. He's got his shirt, man. How is it not a foul? You give free kicks for them. So why is it not a foul? Because it's in the area. Gabriel's on the goal side of him. He's running away. He's got his shirt. It's a penalty, I'm sorry. Middle of the pitch, you give us a free kick for that. So why is it not a foul? Because it's in the penalty area. It don't make sense. You've looked at it about 4 times. So I bet they send that. We're going to get a penalty for this, I'm telling you. My bet, they're going to send the ref to the screen. No, they don't give it. Of course they don't give it. We don't get them. Josh, my donkey. My donkey, you know. My donkey. Big up, Josh. Right. There was 7 minutes added on. Ball over the top. Declan Rice lays it off to Ramsdale. That's what you're supposed to do, Rambo. Just kick it. Jesus, what a touch. He's pulling his shirt off him. Nervy few minutes. Mr. Lay said, remember who VAR is. VAR is Paul Tierney, innit? Paul Tierney got... who obviously did the Liverpool Forest mistake. They put him on VAR for Arsenal. And he's probably a Man United or Liverpool. Who does he love? Is it Liverpool or Man U? He ain't giving us nothing. What a game. Just hang on. That's all. Just hang on. Come on. We've got 5 minutes left, people. I bet that, yeah, they don't want to time waste no more, right? No more time wasting. Oh my God, Gabriel, what a header. Got to be careful, though, Zinchenko. Don't do anything stupid! Just, all right, free kick to Arsenal. Oi, Gabriel and Ivan Toney. Yo, what's Tony? Tony, you ain't going to get a move to Arsenal doing that, bro. And the thing is, HD Cuts does both of their hairs as well. You're HD Cuts brethrens, man. Gabriel lands on top of Tony. Tony's holding on to his leg. Oof. Gabriel nearly kicks him. Tony gets up. Gabriel gets... Yeah, I like that. I like that from Gabriel, man. I like that. Big up the community. You guys have been legends today. Over 5.5K in the chat. Just get the likes up. It might go down as another classic out of nowhere. We didn't expect it. I thought it'd be a quiet Saturday night. Just another kickabout with me mates. You know what I mean, Ivan Toney? Drinking fruit shoots and all sorts. 4 minutes to go. Community's legendary, man. 3 minutes left. It's a throw-in, is it? Thomas Partey coming on for Odegaard. I think Odegaard's been quiet second half. I don't think he's been on the ball enough second half. Saka disappointing. Listen, we win the game. We'll be happy, but Trossard for me, lackluster today. Havertz hasn't actually played that well, but he scored a clutch goal, so you know what I mean, that covers it. Saka for me has been poor. Odegaard first half was good. Second half, I think he's been too quiet. That guy just refuses to shoot. I don't know what the problem is. Gets in great positions, but doesn't want to pull the trigger. Ramsdale owes Kai a new donkey. I'm telling you, bro. He owes him Shrek or something. We all know why they don't give it. Paul Tierney was demoted to VAR duties because he's a too crap ref. Make it make sense. Accountant Turkish said Kai's goal's worth about 20 million in my eyes. What an account name that is. Oh dear. Thomas Partey's on for and the first thing he does, he kicks out for a throw-in. Cheers, Thomas. I'm not sure there's a player over there, mate, but you've just kicked the ball out for a throw. Still shaking off the cobwebs. We're top of the league. Let's make sure we're top of the league in 2 minutes. Saliba with a bad pass to Ramsdale. Kicks it long this time. Well done. So all you got to do, get it up the pitch, ask questions after. We got to praise Havertz, man. Listen, the one thing I really like about Havertz, he gets in great positions in the penalty area, you know. Sometimes we've seen that ball get crossed in and Jesus hasn't been there, unfortunately. Come on, Jesus, run him. He goes all the way back to their goalkeeper. Minute and 15 seconds left. Flecken kicks it long. Tony and Saliba go up. They both miss the ball. Gabriel wins the header. Partey! Free kick, Arsenal. Well done, Thomas Partey. There you go. Big up everyone locked in, man. 5,500 of you tuned in. Hit the like button. I'm looking 4,000 likes, people. I'm looking 4,000 likes. 45 seconds to go. Arsenal 2. Brentford 1. We scored in the final 5 minutes of the game. Kai Havertz header. Ben White with 2 assists. Ben White, for me, man of the match. I'm going to be real. Ben White, man of the match, bro. Them deliveries were clutch. We needed them desperately. You know? He made them look very easy as well. But, you know, I don't often give Ben White man of the match either. So I feel like, you know, he deserves some acknowledgement. Long ball over the top. Looking for Havertz. Ball goes out for a goal kick. And we're 5 seconds from the end. What are you saying, Curtis? Signed Tony? I'm saying no. I mean, I've always said he'd be on the list, not necessarily top of the list. I don't know. I don't know who the best alternative is, you know. It's a tough one. Blow the whistle, man. We're over 7 minutes. Why has he added more time on? Probably for the goal. Don't foul. Don't foul. Zinni. Brentford have the ball. This is the last chance of the game. Clipped into the area. Ben White wins the header. Saka, keep that in and smash it up the pitch. Blow the whistle, ref. We've seen enough. Blow the whistle, you cheat. With 36 seconds over. Yes! Gabriel Magalhaes. Magalhaes wins a free kick. Tomorrow, people, Liverpool versus Man City. We will be there. 3:15 watch along, 3:45 kickoff. We will be there. We will be there, people. More than you can believe. Trident, thank you for the super sticker, bro. Big up, David. Tony Who, we got King Kai. Always rated him. Shameless, they call me. Embrace the shamelessness. SC Guna, can we get... I've always rated him. I'll never ask again. Much love, Big C. That's the best you're getting. I've got to work on the donkey noise a bit. The horse noise felt a bit more comfortable. Let's get the likes up. Nearly 6,000 of you in the chat. Should easily be getting 4,000 likes. It's been a classic out of nowhere. I didn't expect it. Free kick to Arsenal. This should be game over when Ramsdale kicks this. Ramsdale's going to smash it. We're a minute and a half over. The 7 minutes added on. Boy, we didn't make easy work of it, but we're there, people. Arsenal therapy is cancelled. It was never actually booked in. Ref, are you going to blow the whistle? Havertz wins the header. What is going on here? We're a minute. Please win this. Gabby, clear this. Get rid. Deckers, don't take chances. Blow the whistle, ref. Gabriel Jesus, great play. We can score here. We can score here. Take him on, Reece. Give it, Saka. It's a terrible ball. Terrible. Saka is a poor shot. Just blow the whistle. Nelson should have put him through there. Saka's been poor. Yeah! The full-time whistle goes. Arsenal 2, Brentford 1. Get in there! Woo! Thomas Franks and Arteta, that handshake didn't look a very happy one. Hey, Rambo, listen. Rambo, Cheerio, fella. Better second half, to be fair. Damn, we made hard work of that. Tried an Arsenal. Listen, well done, Kai Havertz. Seriously, man, well done. That is a clutch moment, bro. You can't disrespect that. No matter what I think of him as a player, what I've thought of him, it's a huge moment. Huge moment. You know, late winner. It's massive. I mean, I'm looking at it now. Havertz. I think, is that 8 goals or 7 goals? 8 goals, 3 assists. It's massive. It's absolutely massive. E. Ross said, love this club and love the C-Unit community. You guys are absolute legends. We needed the energy there. I'm knackered. I feel like I've just played 90 minutes. I don't know what's going on. I'm drinking fruit shoot. I'm making horse noises instead of donkey noises. It was crazy. Seriously, man. I want to give a shout out to Benny Blanco, a.k.a. Ben Tan, a.k.a. Benjamin White, a.k.a. I watch football when I want. I want to give a shout out to Benny Blanco. 2 assists, bro. The clutch moment, you put that ball straight on his head. What a ball, bro. Benny Blanco's getting man of the match in player ratings. I'm just saying it from now. I'm just saying it. I want to give Ben White his flowers today. 2 assists. He's a player that goes under the radar. Defensively solid. Hit his form of last season once again. What a ball in. Straight on Havertz's head. Just guide it in. It's beautiful. Beautiful from Benny Blanco. I mean, he deserves his props. He deserves his props. Keep drinking them fruit shoot. Listen, we are doing a City-Liverpool watch-along tomorrow. I'll be live 3:15. If we'd have drew that, it was cancelled. I don't know what would have been going on. Ben White gets man of the match. Simple. But Havertz, listen, you've come a long way. And you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy. I always said, when we signed him, I don't rate him. One thing I always said, he's a talented footballer. He just doesn't produce enough clutch moments. He's producing them. And that first half miss was terrible. But you've made up for it. You've made up for it. I want to give Aaron Ramsdale a little shout out. And I know online after the game, everyone's going to slaughter him. Right? Everyone's going to slaughter him. And listen, I slaughtered him at half time as well. But it's not easy. He's come out second half there. He's collected some crosses that were difficult. He's made an outstanding save. Free header, tipped it over the bar. We lose the game if he doesn't save that. I know he caused the first problem, but he did something to get us out of the problem that we were already in. I'm not saying, it's difficult. I've been in a situation as a player where something horrible goes wrong. I've missed a penalty. I remember playing Carlisle away. Nearly 4 hours to get there. We're down to 10 men, 2-1. We equalised 2-2. Got a penalty to win the game. I missed the penalty, tried to chip it down the middle. Football is a lonely place when you make a big mistake. So you've got to give Ramsdale some props. It's difficult to. Huge respect for Ramsdale. Second half. Played well after the mistake. Havertz, another clutch moment. Big shout out. Ben White, 2 assists. Right, there's the tweet. Let's get the tweet out. Let's get in some of your comments, people. Tom Man Havertz is a baller. Real, recognise real. Big up Saka's older brother. Rory said, the top feels so much better than the bottom. So much better. Dun, dun. Liverpool, you a window shopper. Mad at me. I think I know why. City, you a window shopper. In the jewellery store, looking at stuff you can't buy. Tottenham, you a window shopper. In the dealership, trying to get a test drive. Chelsea, you're a window shopper. Mad as... when you see me ride by. Yo, let's go, people. The top feels so much better than the bottom. Big up Naku said I got full hoodie on at the start. Now I'm shirtless. Bro, listen, during that half, I did a little this. I was like, I just wanted to see, like, if worst case scenario, would that go if I applied pressure? But this is quite strong, the sweatshirt. I think this was from Unai Emery's era. HR said Ramsdale was good in the second half. World-class saves. Glad we won. When you make a big mistake in life, in football, in sport, in anything, all you can do is your best to redeem yourself. He can't do anything about what he did in the first half. The mistake is outrageously bad. It's outrageously bad. The reason I didn't have a complete meltdown about it was because I'm like, it's half time. If he does that at the end of the game, I'm going mental. But it's half time. What are we going to do? Like, he needs to play well for 45 minutes. And if we put it in isolation, Ramsdale had a fantastic second half. And then, listen, the headlines will be the mistake, how bad he is. The guy stood up and was countered second half. He made 2 saves there. We lose the game if he doesn't make them saves. Rambo redeemed, Donkey God, William, Gabby, Beasley. Listen, I thought we did a great job against Wissa and Tony. They're big, strong lads up front, 2 up front. I love Gabriel's physical presence. Shouldn't have got booked, but, you know. Perf Aussie Gunner, did you see Arteta doing the Klopp celebrations? He has the right. We're top of the league. Wait for the celebration. I seen him fist pumping. Fist pump, bro. I don't care if Klopp did it first. Bond him. He's going anyway. Fist pump the crowd, man. Enjoy it. That's what sport's about. Show us the table. Don't worry, bro. The table's right there. Chris said, hitting the armory tomorrow. Clean it out, bro. Clean it out. Brian said 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Waka waka waka. Hey, waka waka. Hey, 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Go on, Kai, lad. I've always rated you, man. When we signed him, I said, it's the new Robin Van Persie. Latte, I'm just excited. Big up the C unit. Sorry, hates we here. Yeah, they came in at half time. There was, what, nearly 7,000 in the chat. We know why they were there. They wanted to troll. They wanted to laugh. I was getting WhatsApp messages. All of a sudden, I ain't got many WhatsApp messages because we won. It's cool. I'll be there for the watch along tomorrow, people. 2-2 draw at Anfield, and we'll live top. Back the Vert since day one. Took so many shots for him like a sponge since we tried to sign Tammy, the gal Mbami. I know Big Tet's final plan was the Verts up front. He has scored big goals. Listen, if we win the league with... I like how calling him Verts. Big Verts, you know. If we win the league with Big Verts up top, then Arteta, in my eyes, you're a genius. Because I don't know how you can envisage that plan. I mean, Mystic Meg can't see that. So, you know... Ghosted said the team wouldn't let Rambo take that heat. I love that. You saw the way the team went over to him at the end of the game. They knew. And I think Ramsdale, that was a bit of a goodbye. You know, he was tapping the badge. You know, he knew you're probably not going to play another game the rest of the season. That could be the last time he plays. At the end of the season, we might be looking and going, that second half, you redeemed yourself massively. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. We knew we'd win that game. I told people stay calm. We were meditating at half time. It was wild. Afsar said just leaving the Emirates, big win. Come on, you Gunners, let's go. Massive win, massive. What we got going on in the comments, people? Young Gunner, mid-performance, but 8 wins in a row. Enjoy the victory. Massive game on Tuesday. Our bench is looking healthy. Now we got to focus on Tuesday. Samson, I thought United had the most shameless fans. Now we're worse, bro. We're way worse. Lee Burnell, big up, Big C, all the doubters. Hold that, man. I bet they're not messaging no one no more. Bet your phone's real quiet now, people. TV1 said, I feel better about that win than the big wins we've had recently. Listen, going to Burnley and winning 5-0, as crazy as it sounds, that doesn't necessarily win you the league. Because we probably beat Burnley anyway, even if we didn't play that well. I feel games like today are where you win the league. Remember, we drew 1-1 with Brentford last year at home. Let me get one thing clear. We didn't play well today. Arsenal didn't play well today. We dominated the ball. We didn't play well. The keeper didn't make great saves. We didn't miss that many big chances. We didn't play well. Brentford had a game plan. They nicked a goal. They defended. They had a couple of good chances on the break. So... Manager who I used to play for, he used to say, how good are you when you don't play well? He says, I know players when they're good, they're great. How good is Adama Traore when he's good? He looks like he's unplayable. He looks like he could play for Barcelona, Real Madrid. And what is he like when he's not good? He's a greased up turkey that looks like a bodybuilder that should be on Love Island. There has to be a balance in the middle. When you don't play well, can you still get a big result? Arsenal didn't play well today. They got a big result. Now, that's not every player. I actually think the back four played well today. The goal was a mistake by the goalkeeper. I think Jorginho Rice played well. Thought Odegaard was excellent first half, quiet second half. The front three, in my opinion, were disappointing, but Havertz has scored a big goal. As a striker, I'd rather have an average game and score than play well and not score because I'm judged on my goals. I thought Saka quietly was quite poor today, and I thought Trossard was very poor, but I'll take the win and a few bad performances. Alfred said, Kai is our front man going forward. Ramsdale with clutch saves and Arteta big props for making him more offensive. Do you know what, Alfred? You're spot on there. I thought when Jesus come on, he's just going to take Trossard off. Man took Jorginho off and went with two attacking midfielders. It's quality, absolute quality. Ghosted Curtis, how hard do you rate the big Verts knee slide looking Arsenal certified? The thing with Havertz is like, when he first signed for us, somebody said it on Friday, he had that stench of Chelsea. It's like buying a second-hand car and they probably had a dog. And the car, you've cleaned it, but it still smells of the dog a little bit. You got to keep cleaning it. You know, he had that Chelsea stink about him, and we've had to keep washing him and, you know, put him in the car wash, still smell it a bit of Febreze, still can't get rid of it, antibacterial wipes. I'm now looking at Havertz like we signed him from Leverkusen. I feel like he's really got a point to prove. I think he looks it like... Because one thing I always said about Havertz, and I know I've criticised him a lot of times, I think Havertz is brave that he came to Arsenal because it would have been easier for him to go, you know what, I've been in the Prem, I've won the Champions League, the league doesn't suit me, I'm going to go back to Germany. But he took the choice to go to Arsenal. We've got a very loud fan base. He took a lot of criticism. He never really moaned. That knee slide, bro, I can't lie, I'm hyped. I'm hyped, bro, by that. Havertz gassing me up. I can't believe it. I never thought I'd see the day. Havertz is hyping me up. He looks like the leader of the team now who's going to score the goals. MP said the donkey is a top player. We are cooking. We are. Zaneid, Big Verts, Shameless Shaw. Big Verts, we're calling him now. And MP, after this game, Tony is not for me. Do you agree? I thought, see, football, do you know what, MP? Football is such fine margins because Ivan Toney nearly lobs Aaron Ramsdale from 40 yards out with a left foot half volley. If that goes in, not only have you ruined our season, you've scored an absolutely outrageous goal. Having said that, we win the game. He hasn't scored. He hasn't been that much of a threat outside of that goal. And one thing I do agree with, he's not the quickest. He's not the quickest, so listen, he might have to come in and be the backup to Big Verts, mate. And he's doing the interview as well. Go on, Big Verts, lad! I've always rated him. I have. I knew it. Yeah, Tony. The way Tony squared up to Gabriel, I looked at him. I was like, do you know what, mate? I don't like that. Yeah, it's got to be cheap or I don't want him. You know, you go TK Maxx. You got a big night out. There's a nice Ralph Lauren t-shirt there. Nice material. It's your size. You didn't really want it, but it's on sale, 70% off. You take it. That's the only way I'm taking Ivan Toney now. And I've been capping for Ivan Toney for 6 months. I think the betting scandals downgraded his pace. He looks like he's like 81 pace now. Even with a Hunter card, I'm not sure I can get him where I need to. So, yeah, maybe we go elsewhere. If we sign him, though, I'll edit this stream and just continue with the thought process that I've always wanted Ivan Toney. So just bear with me on that. Gyökeres is the one. Maybe. Younger, quicker. Right, the thing we need to look at now, and there's only one thing we want to be looking at. It is this. It's a thing of beauty, that. Who needs the Eiffel Tower and beautiful sights when you can just look at that? Oh, dear. Just please. Liverpool and Man City draw tomorrow. We stay top going into the international break, so we'll be top till the end of the month. You then beat Man City. You're 4 points clear of them. I mean, I know nothing works out as simply as that, does it? As I said, tomorrow, the worst case scenario, in my opinion, is a Liverpool win because I think they've got the easiest running out the three. I've got a feeling tomorrow could be a draw. I just think it will be a very tight game. I do think it'll be a very tight game. It's frustrating on one end because you just think if we beat West Ham and Fulham, we'd be 7 points clear now. But yeah, Pat, you're right. Told Cruz to have faith. Said it. He was like, title over. Brother, pull up that table. Unknown, we're there, bro. Pull up. We're there, bro. Relax. There. Top of the league, fam. That's beautiful. Listen, that's... What's that? 8 wins in a row now. Finally, we've made some progression from third. Moved up the league a little bit. 7 wins took us to third. At least we know, worst case scenario, we're at least second tomorrow. But we want to be top. We want to be top. And we don't play in the Premier League now until we play Man City. Let's have a look. Why is it doing that? I'm trying to look at the fixtures and you've gone crazy. Show me the fixtures, bro, not the news. What is going on here? Oh, all right, we'll leave it. It's malfunctioning. I'm trying to look at the fixtures. We'll go back on that screen in a minute. I'll find another one. But I think now attention turns to Tuesday. We'll celebrate this victory, of course, over the weekend. It's beautiful. But Tuesday is absolutely massive because if we beat Porto and go through, we're absolutely firing. Champions League draws on Friday. I want to be doing the Champions League draw watch along. I don't want to. So we need to win on Tuesday and go through. And that's going to be a very tough game. Porto are better than Brentford. And we've got to win by 2. We just got to look at, like, we've started the game, we've conceded in the first 5 minutes, we're a goal down. You've just got to win on the night and turn that around. I think we can do that. We didn't get the opportunity to take people off and rest them because, we didn't manage the game well enough. But Tuesday's massive because the problem is, if we lose to Porto or get knocked out, we don't play for 2.5 weeks and everyone will throw it at us that you've took 7 years to get back in the Champions League and you got knocked out to Porto. If we win, all of a sudden you're going top of the league, through in the Champions League to the quarterfinal. Champions League draw on Friday, what's going to be exciting. PSG have got through, City are through, Real Madrid are through. We're probably going to get a big team. And the narrative going into that Man City game will be so different. We'll be on the up. We'll be positive. Timber will be closer to a return. Tomiyasu might be back. Martinelli should be back. So you get Partey closer to full fitness. So listen, it's good. What happened today was massive. And listen, if we'd have won 5-0 today, we'd be sitting here calm going, we cooked another team. But in the end, there's something a little bit more sweet about winning, with a late winner. And, there is something about it. Nathan said, Big C, I'm starting to get excited. I mean, I don't want to dampen anyone's excitement as an Arsenal fan, but just keep it balanced is all I would say. We're only in March. We've got bigger tests to come at the end of the day. Got to go City, got to go Tottenham, got to go Man United, got to go Wolves, got to go Brighton. How will we deal with a game where we go 1-0 down, because we keep going in front? A lot of hurdles to overcome, but as Josh said, be excited. Go Arsenal. MP said City beat Liverpool, Arsenal beat City. Let's go. Well, that would be, I'd take that. Abbarney said Big Verts. Man like Big Verts, Killer. Check your last replies. Last tweet, Killer Kai. Harlem, Dipset, Berg Gang. Killer Kai. Let me have a look on Twitter. What a man saying about Killer Kai. I need somebody to Photoshop me a picture of Kai Havertz on a Cameron where he's in the all pink. But yeah, listen, we're gonna round up people. It's been a hell of a stream. I think Jesus up front will be better than Havertz against Porto. He can dribble. Says Aman. Yeah, I've read all the super chat. Someone said you haven't read my super chat. I think I've read them all now. That American accent. Hey, go Arsenal, guys. Be excited. I won't do it too much. I'm going to probably be going to America in the summer. I don't want to offend anyone. MP Havertz, man of the match. Can't believe we say that. It's crazy. Carol said, I'll email you that. The killer cam where he's in the all pink. I just need Havertz on the Photoshop. Somebody, Keros, hit me up with that. I know you got that, bro. Let's not forget that Brentford performance in the second half was stinky. What did we expect, man? They're in a relegation battle. It was never going to be pretty from them, was it? Big up Trident with the super sticker. People, I am out of here. Enjoy your Saturday night. Relax. Let the emotions calm down. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Take a breather. 3:15 tomorrow. We will be back. Upper long settings. Liverpool against Manchester City. 3:15, I'll be live. Kickoffs at 3:45. Tune in. I'll be chilling. Lean back like Fat Joe tomorrow. Hit the likes on the way out. Let's get 4,000 likes. It's been good. It's been emotional. It was a classic. We're still in the title race. We're not going anywhere. We're not leaving. Take care, everyone. Bless.